Howdy, howdy, howdy. All right, so I thought we'd try something new for a while. I'm always trying to play new games. Trippy, thanks for coming in to for being first. You the man. I was thinking back. I was tilting the other night, and honestly, I was on Twitter earlier, and I saw someone post something that they want to support the non-affiliates, and that's awesome. I'm all about supporting non-affiliates. I am, however, not um, liking people that are the vibe I get from them, though. B. Carlisle, man, thanks for coming in. The vibe I get from the tweet that they put out that Fredo liked, which started my rant, was they're gonna go back to rating non-affiliates, which is awesome because everyone should rate non-affiliates. And then it's come on non-affiliates, come into my chat, and so I just get the vibe that I'm doing pretty good. I just get the vibe from what got put out on the tweet. Let me move this so I can actually see. My weekend's great. Thanks for asking. Um, is they're gonna lure in the non-affiliates to bring up the numbers of the daily stream, which is only gonna help him make partner, right? Because as I've noticed, his numbers and his streams lately have dwindled off. Um, I'm not the type of asshole that'll name names. Someone who wronged me in the past, and so there's probably nothing um, wrong with his tweet. It's just he did me wrong in the past, and so I immediately took offense to his tweet because I'm a vindictive bastard, and that's how I work. So it had me rant out, and so I said the tweet out. It's basically, don't follow one guy who's going to sit there and promise to help the non-affiliates. Find a nice community, and so that got me into thinking. I got to update my overlays anyway, and you can't ever do it on stream. So I wanted to have a debate with you guys, anyone that came in. I didn't really announce people that I was coming on. I just decided to go live to see if people would come. So B. Carlisle, thank you. Screaming Eagle, thank you very much for coming in. It's Trippy, thank you very much for coming in. That is awesome. You guys are here. Um, when I started this journey, 6 months, 9 months, somewhere ago, I don't know, July, however many months that was. No one told me really or shared in all the discords that I joined. No one. I was wondering what you are talking about. I don't have Twitter. Yeah, it's okay. I can pull it up because it's right here on my computer. But then that puts the guy's name out, and that's just wrong. But like I was saying before, so when I started everything, no one told me that there was all these flavors of OBS. When you start or whatever else, you create a Twitch account and it shows you the extension that show you what you can use, but nothing ever really goes back and forth on what's best for your computer. No one really. There's no real comparison anywhere that I found. I started using Streamlabs, and what I thought I would do because I'm using Stream Elements, I'm using OBS Studios now, and so that allows me to have that running. Now I can't really show you. I can show you some of my overlays in OBS Studios, but then you lose my pretty face, and you might lose the microphone and some other stuff. So unfortunately, you don't get that unless I stream from somewhere else. But I can open Stream Elements, which is what I have open now, and I can open Streamlabs. And because I use Streamlabs first, I have all my old overlays and everything in there now. And so I can actually open, create new overlays and everything. And because it's going to be streamed through OBS, who cares? You guys can see everything. I have nothing to hide. And so I just figured we could talk about, what you guys use compared to what I use and what I have used. What you find is harder, what is easier. There are benefits between everything. I'm really so Gorminator turned me on to Stream Elements. I really like Stream Elements for the putting the overlays in the cloud. I like that. That works for me. And then pulling in the browser source, it frees up so many resources off of my computer. So if you're having resource problems, it's a nice change. However, as you move between overlays, because things are in the cloud, right? Because things are in the cloud, so don't go anywhere. We're just gonna switch because I have things in Stream Elements. So if we go back to the Be Right Back screen, right? So the Be Right back screen. I'm just gonna play some clips.
All those are important.
That's fine. But when I come back to the gameplay screen,
no, you didn't have to.
It takes a second to load the overlay, and it's just on the gameplay screen. Everything else that I have, it's instant. But I think it's the way Stream Elements does the gameplay screen with all of the different overlays for, because it has to bring in your cheers and everything else you have set, and it's all in the cloud. That one takes a hot second to load. So I like it. That's the only downside I have, and I can learn to live with it, but it does tweak my nerve. But so I'm liking Stream Elements and using the overlays in the cloud in order to free up space. I was using Streamlabs, and so let me bring up Streamlabs. I thought I had it open earlier today, so bear with me. Yes. All right, hold on, it's loading. Whoa, Streamlabs. All right, so this is basically what my old Streamlabs one set, and it's pretty cool because you can see. You can't see because my picture's of it here. Hold on, let me hide my picture for a second. Bear with me because I have two screens and my OBS. Sorry, my OBS is over there. Hence me looking in that direction. My main camera is off. All right, so because I'm talking and I have my mic set to what it is in OBS when I'm streaming from, you can actually see the chat mic move in Streamlabs. Now, I moved away from Streamlabs as a suggestion by the two partners that helped me make Affiliate, Up and Out on Gaming and Fritzy248. And so, because I always remember who helped me all day long, and everyone that comes in, I remember you guys by name. I've been in your guys' streams, and I know who my family is, and I know who I tend to support and which circles I stay in. Because I remember it, Steel Trap. But so they suggested if you want to do sound, if you want to play whatever you want, and you can get a Go XLR or a Go XLR Mini. I got a Go XLR Mini. It'll allow you, if you switch over to OBS Studios, it'll allow you to split up your channels of sound. And so somewhere around my birthday, I got to Go XLR, a little bit before, a little bit after, somewhere in there, I forget which. So I was using a Go XLR Mini to split my sound channels. So my first one is the mic, and so as long as I'm streaming, I can use the slide bar. Anything that is in the stream, set in the stream to record in the VOD, will allow you to adjust volumes off of the slide bars on the Go XLR. And this is a little trippy. Hold on. Let me. I have my monitor set wrong. That one. Oh, nope, that one. It's supposed to be that one. Done. Sweet. And we'll just go to any other screen so I don't have to see myself over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, that doesn't work because that's not right. Chat. Go to chat because I just changed the overlay. There you go. So because I'm using my hey Fredo's here. So because I'm using my camera and everything else for my current overlay, I can't put it on Streamlabs because I'm running OBS Studios. So I just grabbed the bot and stuck them where the camera would go if I was using Streamlabs. I'm doing pretty good, Fredo, man, and my tweet and everything was based off of, honestly, a tweet that you had liked. The guy had rubbed me the wrong way. I'd try not to say his name in stream because that's just wrong. I try not to mention names of people who wronged me because it's just, they did it wrong to me. They didn't do it wrong to you guys. And it set me off on what he was saying and what I interpreted it. So he could have meant it totally sincere. I just didn't fucking take it that way because the dude wronged me and I'm a vindictive bastard. But yeah, so I figured that that's been on my spiral, and so I was telling B. Carly and telling everybody else the whole thing I want to get into is no one showed me the differences between the OBSs and what would work in my computer or my laptop at the time better than the others. And so I'm sure there's non-affiliates out there that would like to know the differences, or we get a group of people to just go through and talk. Do you use Streamlabs over, or what's the difference? what do you feel Streamlabs gives you over OBS Studios, or what do you feel OBS Studios gives you over Streamlabs? Gorminator got me onto the whole kick of using everything in the cloud, and so I can actually show the. I'm good. Okay, I can actually show Stream Elements through OBS. The only thing I can't show is OBS because I'm currently streaming through OBS. I haven't quite figured that out. If you guys, I'm all about learning. So if you guys want to teach me on the fly, we can do it here. I just switched to OBS because they say it's less taxing. Yeah, so I use OBS Studios for that. But you can actually use some of Streamlabs and some of Stream Elements and import the stuff in as a browser source. And so that's what I do for. It's so cool seeing the freaking emotes on my screen. In two places too, right? I can see it over there in OBS, and I can see it here in Streamlabs because there's an emote wall in both places. But yeah, so I mean, I do this. So the current, let me shrink this and go back to internet to Google. Careful, you guys that aren't subbed to me. I don't have pre-roll ads, but sooner or later ads will just happen. That's just the thing. So I'm currently using this. Let me come here to edit. This is Assassin's Creed overlay. I've adjusted it a little, right? The emote wall all day long. I have to say, out of everybody's emote wall, the emote wall that you get with Stream Elements is by far the best. I haven't found another one that's better. It allows you to scale the size of the emotes you want to see. So now when you guys spam my chat with emotes, they're fucking big, which I love. I can see them plain as day. That's just. I'm a big fan. When I first started, man, Proxy Lily, when I would pop in her stream, she would say, you're twitching wrong. If I can see myself on stream in the camera, you're twitching wrong, right? So there's a gigantic freaking emote wall. The emotes are huge. Freaking spam emotes. Let's make it fun, whatever else. I think I have stuff all set up good now. We'll see on Tuesday, right? But here, so I mean, I really love the stuff you can do here online in the cloud and bring in as a browser source. However, I had to talk to Gorm. I had to go into a Discord call with him because this is very confusing to me. It's not as straightforward as Streamlabs or OBS. Like, in order to update this stuff, so here you go. In order to change my YouTube, or well, like I did on some other ones, let me move this out of the way. We can play stuff here at the bottom because this is my actual. If I actually make changes here, it'll show up. Dark One Sun, welcome in, welcome in. Just turn off the emote explosion. Very taxing on the CPU. Not if you use it here. If you use it in stream, if you use the one in Stream Elements, I haven't found the Kappa wall having any problems on my computer. But I know you're having issues with yours. What are you gonna do? But yeah, so I mean, everything you want to do. So I was not using YouTube, and then I started to actually, I have a YouTube now. You can search for Scally, you can see old clips, things that are falling off of Twitch after the so many months. So now I'm putting everything on YouTube so I can go back and see the good clips and the bad clips. Emote explosion killed stream for, yeah, all right, we'll work on that shit. But yeah, so I'm finding the problems here on the canned ones you get for free. So this is a free one. Stream Elements can't bring in browser sources. So I used another site to do the final assembly on my page. That's awesome. You guys, Rachy Babe, thanks for coming in. Yeah, we'll have to get in Discord. We'll have to discuss stuff. But yeah, so I got this one. So if I want to go and change YouTube to something else, because this is someone else's overlay, not one I made myself or had made for me. If I want to make it an Xbox, I then have to come click the Xbox symbol so I can find it. Here you go. Then I can then come here, click visibility on, unlock it, and then swap them out. And then if I want to go from there, find the actual label. This one is currently set for YouTube, so we can go back to layers and go to settings, and now I can actually change the type. Right, make that 25, even though it's wrong. And then come here and click save. It'll actually adjust now in screen on my, what you see at the top, because this is my active overlay. It now changed my YouTube from Fritzgalen to Fritzgalen 25, so I really have to go back and change it, not leave it there, because I want you people to be able to find me. So I like the fact that the overlays and stream elements um, free up space. Um, However, for me, finding stuff on the trippy, yeah, um, finding stuff here in the layers, and where everything is a little difficult, right? That's the only downfall I found so far with stream elements. Now I went to another site. I'm using this one. I did go um, purchase another set of overlays. It was under $30. Um, it's Arcana. It's from Nerd or Die, and so I just have to play with it, right? So I'm using the free one from Stream Elements until I can figure this stuff out. Again, because it's in Stream Elements, everything else is. So I mean, it is set. So these are just my cameras for my gameplay. So I just got to figure out which one I want and then where I'm gonna put it in my overlay. If I'm gonna have my cameras down here, up top. I did like this one for the video with the animation, so I copied it and pasted it into the current overlay I'm using. So you can actually see this video bars underneath my camera, and you'll see the blue lights move back and forth. So that's pretty cool. I do like the fact that you can pretty much take whatever you want from these cloud overlays and copy and paste them to your personal overlays or any other one you've downloaded. You can take little bits of everything and make your own unique page. Um, it just took a while to learn. There's no step-by-step instructions for Stream Elements. Gorm is very good with it, so yeah. But it's all personal preference, right? So that's the new camera, and the boxes and the other stuff are nice, pretty, and blue. If I go back to here, let me check this. If I go back to Streamlabs, this is what I started with. I have a whole bunch, and so and the guy from, I want to say the green stuff when my icon used to be green and everything. It was all made from a guy in the Discord. And so I want to say it was either CrowFam or CSSC. I don't remember which gave me which. This is just a new one that I downloaded that I had image on my hard drive that I was going to use before I went to the one that I'm currently using. But here's my old one. So gameplay won't work. But in between the starting screens, I had the green transition. Evo made me the really cool starting video that I play when my stream's starting up. And so we changed my overlay color from green to blue. You can actually kind of see the new logo here. Move out of the way. Right. Yay. And so I really like the new blue, right? Goes with the ending of the video and some other stuff. So all these really good transitions that are green don't really kind of flow. And it was I was starting out and it was free from the guys in the Discord. So it was a very good stepping stone, right? To where I'm at now, to where I'm going to evolve to. I didn't think staying at this type stuff would do me forever. So I want to like evolve and as I progress and as I get more followers and as I connect with more people and I help more people get to affiliate and learn shortcuts and other stuff. I don't want to just look like I just started, right? But yeah, so your difference of the Streamlabs. But I really like this, so I mean, this is kind of easy. It's just really easy. Adding sources. We go back here to, I think animated start is the one I was doing earlier today. There you go. So this, because I'm just chatting, all this is, and I can turn it off. There you go. So there's the thing. This is just an animated start screen. This is from a company called Scene. So it's scene.gg. There you go. There's the thing. And so it links off of whatever game you're starting. And it does an automatic counter. So you just go online and set it. You can set it to 5 minutes. You can set it to 10 minutes. You set it to 30 minutes, whatever you want to set it to. And I really like it because it takes whatever game you're playing that you've said you're going to play on Twitch. And it grabs it and it does a starting soon screen. And there's all these choices. So let me pull that up too. my browser of choice. There you go. Starting soon. So there you go. Right? So it's going to put your Twitter up. It's going to put your YouTube up if you have it. If you don't have it on your dashboard and you take it out, it's not there. Your Instagram, whichever ones that you want to put up. And that goes over here and you just set, right? Maybe you want a split screen. Maybe you want to set the style. I really like the retro. I've used that before. It's really nice starting screen versus the one that Evo had. So every so often I take a little break and I swap between the two. And then it'll just go through and if you set it for 5 minutes, it's going to do a loading screen from 0% to 100% while it counts 5 minutes for you, and then it'll just say loaded or whatever else, and you can just move forward. So it's another site that works with OBS, works with Stream Elements, works with Streamlabs, and it's another choice for you if you don't just want to have a starting soon screen. You can do other things, out tools, right? Out of game, in game, intermission screen, right? Tools, they have widgets too, scene editors, which is new, never seen it before. But it's just a browser source, and you just copy and paste it, right? And then everything else is done for you somewhere else to free up resources from your computer. And it's something new and different for you viewers to see while you're hanging out and doing other stuff. So that's the tool that I have. In fact, I have a whole bunch of stuff in a folder on my taskbar for everything that I found for streaming. Right? It's a nice, easy. So but yeah, let me get out of here. Drink. There you go. So I just want to go through it. You guys, so B. Carlisle likes Stream Elements, and so do you guys have any other thoughts? You know, let's go to chat a little bit more. Let's all see. Oh, hold on, my stuff's missing. Stuff's missing. Other stuff, right? Other things that I get to go over. Come on, go big. There's drawback. There's a little drawback with OBS. So the only problem with OBS, we draw OBS over as we go. Down here, right? These are all my fun things. I learned cool things too. So since I've been here, I have a whole bunch of scenes over here. They're called NS. I followed the layout from the Google video that I watched. NS just means nested scene. I took all of my possible cameras. I took the it says dragon camera, so that's my setup for when I let the inner dragon out. Everything's saved in sources, and then all I do is come here, and I pull the source. Sorry, I pull the scene in and drop the scene in. For instance, the stream themes, which we can play with. I'll just move them back. So now they're in the middle of your screen. Right? I can make them as big as I want to. I can make them as small as I want to. And it's just the scene. Now I no longer have to move them individually. Right? So making it a nested scene and some things, a lot of things, it might actually free up resources for you because you're not having it in your one source. There's that option too. You can do it with music and everything else. So I have sound and other stuff I'm going to do. I just haven't quite figured it out yet. But I'll have it in a nested scene, and then all I have to do is click play on the Stream Deck and just have it play the one nested source in here, and it'll play it all. So OBS, because it allows you to use everything in it, I just find it a little bit more buff than some of the other ones. The drawback that I have, let's go out, leave, there you go. So the one thing that I find problemsome with using Streamlabs, so I was using Streamlabs, I had coded a whole bunch of other stuff, other things that people don't show you. Pull up Streamlabs. Streamlabs is my current bot. I've gotten the Wise bot as suggested by other people, and so I just have to carry the code over, essentially the data tags. That's CloudBot. So we go to commands. Right? Because I was using Streamlabs, and because there's no CloudBot or any bot in OBS Studios, you have to use something from somebody else and just pull it in as a browser source. So I had everything already configured in Streamlabs, so I just kept it. Well, there's a problem with that. All of my, we'll go here. I'm just gonna change it and go to an old one. I think this we're go to Marble Stream. Maybe. Oh no, I was playing with shit. That's not. Hold on. There we go. So that's an old gameplay one where things are now out of whack. But where you can't see anything, we just come here.
It also left a man decapitated body lying on the floor which we never had. A head which this time had no name.
Oh, that's loud. Because it's going off in like 3 different places. That's the only problem. I have Stream Elements, I have Streamlabs, and I have freaking OBS Studios, and everything's running at the same time, so I can flip in between screens, and so my alert box goes off in a couple places. I apologize. I will fix that. But yeah, so all my other stuff, all of the it goes here, right? Let me go pull up. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's got to be the just chatting screen. That's where it is. All right, so this is the one I'm talking about. So my just chatting screen before I went to Stream Elements, everything here where it says the Glorious JVB is the new follower and Anna Demon is the new subscriber, and the biggest donation the Countess Anna hit me for $20, which is awesome. I have to run another program for that because I'm using Streamlabs in here. I have to download Stream Labels, which is somewhere around here. There we go. Because I'm not using Streamlabs. 315 Gamer, hey, welcome in. Just going over the difference between settings. No one ever did this for me, so I figured I'd just do it. Why not, right? So because I use OBS Studios, and if I wanted to use the new follower, the subscriber, and whatever that I was using on my previous overlays, because it's OBS Studios and I use Streamlabs for my CloudBot and my alert box and other stuff, in order to see the text here, I had to download this other program, which let's go so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Is this. And so I downloaded Stream Labels in order to have anything you guys come in, new people, new hosts, everything else come in, and it just it shows up here. And because it shows up here, it will then go to any of the text that is set for Streamlabs that's being pulled in as a browser source. And so that's the only way that I could get it. Because I decided to go to Stream Elements and use the overlay that's in the cloud, Stream Elements actually goes into the database tags directly to Twitch and pulls that information out. So I no longer have to run this program here. Sorry, this program here. And it makes my life easier. And so that's sort of kind of why I like the gameplay overlay that's coming from Stream Elements. The only thing I have to do now here, right? Let me go over because you said it was too loud. Let me go to my alert box, which is coming from here. And just make sure you hosted me. So let's go to hosts. Right. My sound volume goes down a little. And then come down here and save. And then the next time I get hosted, it shouldn't be as loud. Shouldn't. but I like this too. I haven't found any other one. I have some other things. So people that are just starting out, all these senior affiliates, right? I'm a junior affiliate all day long. Um, it's great that I have all these followers. In the beginning, I'm sure I got caught up in the support for support or follow for follow from Kingbacks and all the other gigantic freaking things where I connected with people, went into their streams or whatever else, and we all followed to catch out other streams. Well, those communities don't come by anymore, but they don't unfollow me either. So um, I am not as adventurous as Fredo is. I'm worried that if I just wipe out all my followers, none of them will come back. So um, I'll stay with what I got, and I will just go continue to pop into other people's streams and try and network and build friendships and stuff, which everyone should do. Um, but yeah, so they really like the alerts that are in Streamlabs. If you come down here to get out of the alert box because I turned it down, what I wanted to go over is my Cloudbot settings, right? Um, it's a one dog show here, and so my other picture I show the dog. You see it as we go through. Tundar the bot shouts everybody out. Um, it's what he's programmed to do. I'll get. I did not do that on purpose. No, 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 no. You're fine. Um, I like the stuff. It's just no one actually goes in and explains stuff. Like I didn't know what any of this stuff was. You modules. Um, come on, where are you? There you go. Variables. No one explains the variables. Yes, they're there. It's a lot easy. So the people that are coming from console, Ragey, and coming over and trying to find your stuff, so you don't just have to sit through all these Google videos and everything else. I'm easy. I'm in everybody's Discord because I like connecting with people. Hit me up on Discord if I'm not in your Discord. You can always join mine, !Discord, and you'll get the link. Otherwise, it's on my about page. Come in, connect, and ask me questions. I've been in the IT world for like a little over 30 years. Well, that's probably not true. Well, 20 years, right? Because I did a stint in the Navy. But I've always been IT savvy. I've always been a computer geek. I don't think I've ever had a freaking pen protector except for that one freaking math class where it was required. Um, but other than that, I mean, I really like freaking computers. Really like I can build them. I remember freaking having to build one in order to get my associate's degree. So I mean, I kind of understand how computers and stuff work. If you guys have any questions, I'm always here. In Discord or hit me up on Twitch, hit me on TikTok. Just ask me, whisper me. I'm easy. And if I don't know the answer, I have a network of freaking people I can rely on to bounce ideas off of. Whether it's thanks, Fredo. Whether it's through my LinkedIn connections, whether it's through past guys that I've worked with, or whether it's the IT guys I currently work with, or just the streamers I hang out with. Whatever you guys have, I'll get you the information. Because again, at the end of the day, it's all about the connections. There's no sense you should have to sit through and watch 4 hours of Google, YouTube videos if we've all done it. Why reinvent the wheel? Someone has the information for you and can go through. And what I like to do if you're stuck, I will, and it's on my schedule, right? I'll stop stream. We'll go over settings. We'll play like this because I like it. I geek out on it. And I find it's a lot easier for you to get it in a thick skull. Now, it's a lot easier for you to learn stuff if you can actually see it. So, I mean, you can watch the YouTube video over and over again and try and figure out that one setting in order to get things automatic, or you can have someone show you how to do it. And then if you have a question, we'll just go back to that. I mean, there's a clip of me showing Anna the Countess Anna, how to do Twitch panels because she never knew, right? You can go in. It doesn't matter whether you're using Streamlabs or Stream Elements or freaking Owned or Nerd or Die or anyone. the Twitch panels for your about page on Twitch. They're free. They're freaking pretty much everywhere, but no one actually goes in and shows you how to do that stuff. For me, that'd have to be really a Discord thing because I can't do it while I can't get to my about page while I'm streaming. I take that back. I might actually be able to get to my about page if I open it, but we'll see. And you get step by step, and it'll show you stuff. I digress. Sorry. I swear I got ADHD. Just there. Tangent here, tangent there, tangent here, tangent there. But so you get, these are your variable commands. Where they get important is when you're trying to actually do your commands. Let's go to custom, because that's where all my stuff is. You have the simple ones, like everybody else. Lurk, hug, you exclamation point, info, anyone can do it. Most of my stuff, for the most part, is open to everybody. Again, because it's, when I tilt and stuff, it's really hard for me to stop and do things, because I'm the only moderator, me and the dog, right? So, some things I've done from other places, I know LED and It's Bubbles 420 and Rachy and a couple other ones. When people freaking cheer bits, they do exclamation point bit and stuff happens. And then when people sub, they do it again, exclamation point sub, and then you get a little message or whatever. So I've done that, but I don't ever keep up on it because it's just normally me and I'm normally playing a game. And sometimes it doesn't work. But the stuff that I do, that I have done, that I do like, I wish he was here. I did it. I said it in another freaking chat. We'll go over this one. It's a little freaking small, but we can see it. Well, all right. Well, there you go. I get to freaking learn that stuff. But I mean, if camp comes in here, so I did a couple of things. So if camp comes in, right, and when Fredo makes partner, Fredo will have a command. So when anyone talks to Fredo, a special message and a special shout out to go at like Camp and like Rose and like Biggie and like Crow. Because I remember the people who helped me get places. And so I don't like people coming in and advertising their stream. But you're giving me time that you'll never get back. And so there's things built into my stream so you can actually help me shout you out. If I shout you out, you do get the pretty video on the screen. If you shout yourself out using the 75 or the 100 code, you don't get the pretty video because I haven't figured that out. Thank you very much, Fredo, for the heart. But it's there. You still get advertised in the stream, and especially for when non-affiliates come in. And I can show you that code here, too, in a second. It's helped me out a lot, especially when I was just starting out. But so Camp has his own. So you just go to advanced, right? So anytime, this is what I like. I don't have to shout him out. No one has to shout him out. No one has to put exclamation point camp unless they want to. If he shows up in stream, just someone has to talk to him directly. The keyword is at all I do is camp. And so as soon as someone talks to him, just asks him how he is. Thunder's going to shout him out. And he's going to shout him out and say, check out our fearless leader of the best army on Twitch. And then it's going to put his URL in. And I just think that's cool that he's been here in my stream. Every time I play marbles, he's here religiously every stream. Might only be 20 minutes, might only be an hour, but I see him all the time. And when I pop into other people's streams to support from my cell phone, he shows up there. I either come in when he's there or he comes in after I'm already there. So we see each other in everybody else's stream. So I mean, really, I can't go wrong. I gotta advertise the people who've helped me. And so I know Rachel's here. About all else, I mean, you go to Stream Elements and you look at who the highest watch time in is by far. Here's a lady who's in freaking Australia. She's always here. She's got the most minutes in stream, right? And so I know where to quote my time based off of that wonderful chart that everybody goes over. Fun things in stream. So you can do exclamation point commands. And it just lists them. Smite, punish, sweat. pass because we're 420 friendly here. I can't partake based off of my government contract job, but it's not like I wouldn't if I could. So we're 420 friendly here. Hug, exclamation point Crow if Crow comes in. FOE when there's, in that family part. I still believe family over everything. That's why I try and do this for everybody. Bits, subs, shout out, socials, puts all my socials up. Discord, I stream. I'll be honest. Before all of the blow up about everybody else, I did take it from LED. Like he has everybody new that comes in, or fuck it, because we like Bubbles. We'll just say Bubbles instead, because LED's not a fan favorite on a people's minds. But you go in and new people would come in. You type iStream, and then that just lets them know to go back in stream. And find out that this person's a new person. Here, you don't have to do that. You type iStream like iPod, and it shouts you out, welcomes you to the channel. And then I can just go back in through the VOD and find out when the message gets shouted out from Tundar saying, welcome to the channel. And it helps me, find the new people. There you go. We can come here and go. There you go. Smite, username, shoots random 1 through 100 arrows into target name. Will they survive? ? So that's smite. You can smite as many people as you want to, because that's the whole medieval vibe here in the channel. Kiss, you just wrapped your arms around target name and gave him a big kiss. And then it's supposed to throw the emotes up, except for I don't have those emotes anymore, so I have to change that command. Store, check out the new, but that's, if you want to go, you don't have to go to the thing. It's on my about page. They use Teespring. Same thing. So Biggie, right, gonna be part of the drip squad whenever he sends me he announced it in his stream the other day. He just has to send me the freaking email, and then I'll have another stream team. Yay. Check out the amazing Twitch partner, and then his URL. Rose, we've been graced by this amazing partner. Check out his new stream. Check out his stream. Again, you don't have to say Rose. You don't have to type exclamation point Rose. You just have to talk to him. My favorite one by far, on the first page, is my Gorm command. That's my favorite one all day long. And I talked about it. Is it here? This might say Gorm. All right. We were tilting the other night, and so I had my keyword set to Gorm. And so when Tundar shouted out Gorm with the take out the fucking recycling -Gorm, because I made the word Gorm a keyword, it put it in an infinite loop, and it just, for about a good 20 minutes or so, just went line by line. And we were playing marbles, so as people typed !play, it would go in between the sentences of Tundar saying, take out the fucking recycling Gorm. Gorm, all the way. And he was in stream too, so it worked out pretty well. He was like, LOL, ! Play. I forgot to take it out. Some other stuff, but meanwhile, freaking Tundar's just freaking saying, take out the fucking recycling over and over and over again. Then I had to fix it where I just took out where it doesn't say Gorm, and just, so next time he's in chat and and it works all the time. Anytime someone talks to him, I don't have to talk to him directly. Anytime anyone talks to @Gorminator, it'll tell them to take out the fucking recycling. But it's a private joke. He was in his stream. He was saying that, he went off camera. There's a big bag of recycling that he needed to take out, and he wanted us mods to remind him. And so I wanted to do it in my chat to make sure that it would work. Well, it works. It worked too well. Love, same way. It's based off of a random percentage. But if you go in and you don't know what the database tags are in your bot, your Wise bot or Cloud bot here for Streamlabs or whatever Stream Elements uses, or Nightbot or whoever, you kind of have to understand that, because you can't just go online or Google and just copy and paste, because everyone uses something different. They word it different, or they make it parentheses versus the shift, the brackets, the funky looking brackets. But that all comes down here under variables, and so you can kind of see, right? If you want to do betting, right? And whatever you want to put your commands in that use the command max under betting, right? Replaces max with the maximum amount of loyalty that can be bet. That's all it is. So whatever you want to use under your variables tab here, they have them all from command settings to cooldown, that from all the way down to custom commands, right? Count, name, value. Decrements the counter by your value and displays it, right? But you have all this other stuff. When I want to shout someone out by typing this, and it's gonna shout me out because that's the way it's built. 75 is everyone uses 69 in their chat, and fucking 49. I don't find that funny. And then for when I was in CSSC and in those streams, I got used to typing 100 forever because I was non-affiliate, so that's my non-affiliate number because it just makes sense. It's coded in a couple people's streams. And so, again, things here are built off of automatic keywords. So they're non-affiliates coming out where they don't have anybody because they're non-affiliates. Well, if they're lucky enough to have 5 friends that can come on Twitch and do shout outs and stuff for them, great. If they don't, I don't have a problem sharing where the database tags are. It's just understanding how the codes work. And it's based off of, because I want you guys to essentially shout yourself out, you are the user. So you can't use these target names because it won't shout anybody else. It won't shout anybody out because there's no target. All you're doing is typing a keyword, you're not typing a command. So there's no actual database tag to hit because you're the one doing it. And so that's why underneath you have to go here in Streamlabs, it is to user, not user. So if you want to know the user stream title, so if Rachie is streaming also, you want to know what the title of her stream is, all you'd have to do if I had the command is like exclamation point stream at or say I'd use exclamation point stream and then just put replaces target name with targets or user's name to username or title if you're streaming, and then Rachie could shout herself out and put in the stream what the title of her stream is, right? I don't know why you would use that stuff, but it's here, and you want to understand the database tags. And so that's really, again, if you want to do custom stuff, if you just want to rely on whatever's canned in whatever bot you're using, you can do that. But if you want to do special things, you want to know the variables and how they work, and what applies to what. And I mean, you can Google it. If you get lost, you can Google or Bing or what was it? It's Edge, so right, Bing for Microsoft or Google. If you don't want to be followed online by anything, you can use Dogpile. You dogpile.com. They don't track your cookies. But it's not a user friendly as Google is, right? So that's my CloudBot stuff. Alert box I'm still using. Again, I'm using this stuff. You can go through and you can get all these different themes from Streamlabs. I like the custom stuff I've done. So if I come here and go to, say, bits, so I can put it in, here's what it says off of Streamlabs. So I broke all of the alerts into numbers and different things play. And so right now, I'm a big Holy Grail fan. And so from 1 to 14, you'll always hear None Shall Pass from the Dark Knight scene with King Arthur. I think it flows with the rhythm of the stream. And then I broke things down from there. So I come down here to variations. No sense you guys can throw me biddies because I can play them. When you get to 15, it plays the Pirates, right? Which is this. It might be a little loud.
Hold on. I'm unable to ask this question.
Is there anyone here who does not wish to be a member of Her Majesty's Navy? Lisa! Is there anyone else who is reluctant to serve? Right.
Right, there you go. But you heard it twice, right? Because I had Streamlabs open, and it's a Streamlabs thing, so I don't have to configure anything. The alert box is already set in Streamlabs, and that's why it was a little loud, and that's why there was an echo. Fixed it. And then I found out with that, so we got to come up here because I played with stuff, and go here to wherever the alerts are at. That's sound alerts. That's alert box. We just want to move it up a little because now my dragon's in the way. There we go. Perfect. And my chat box is a little low because my picture's cutting off, but that's fine. My favorite one is this one. I don't know if that many people are going to come in. I know Sam has a 420 command. I kind of like, again, Monty Python, and so you get it's a little humor, right? With a snake, can't beat that shit. So you get the Trouser Snake song by Monty Python with 500 or more biddies. Otherwise, everything else is relatively low. 150 gets you Supreme Executive Power. 100 bits gets you the Holy Hand Grenade. 55 bits gets you the one that I used to use for everything, which is
Death
the bunny.
awaits you all with nasty big pointy teeth.
Yeah. So you can do this. You can do all this other stuff. Who knew? I didn't know any of this stuff before. I just went in other people's streams, and they all had different alerts set for different costs, different biddy numbers, and I was like, well, how do you do that? Well, then I dove into it. And it's all right here. But again, no one really dives in. There's no, hey, if you want to do this, you can do HTML settings, right, or reset the code. I don't play with code. But if you want it to have a biddy message every single time, you can change it. You can allow Twitch emotes. You can do all this other stuff. Again, open font settings. You can set it to whatever font that you want and whatever color. That's why all of my stuff has a highlight color. Why did I pick 55 instead of 50? Such an odd number. No real reason. Really just going off of what I see in other people's streams, to be totally honest. I want to say when I go, because I hang out in some Marbler streams too when I drop, and when I'm grinding for points. And Jensen Rose is she's a trip if you get a chance to pop in. Jensen Rose and the real Professor Beard are pretty trippy. Sarcasm and humor aligns with yours, mine, Gorm's, Rosé's is all on the same level, same par. And so they went. She went through and clipped someone from her community, and I want to say it was the real Professor Beard was doing some sort of kind of freaking country line dance in the middle of the stream, and someone from the community clipped it, and so every time you donate 16 bits to her stream, the real Professor Beard GIF pops up dancing to Cotton Eye Joe. And so it's a little trippy. And so, odd numbers. But I was just doing things in multiples, and figure it might be easier for people to just do, they might not have 60. They might have an odd number. And so I just did it in numbers of 5. Instead of solids. I didn't want to I don't know. It was just a thought process. It'll probably change as I evolve into other stuff. And all the numbers will probably, the grouping here will, I was doing it more, I was doing less. I'll gotta figure a number that everybody wants to use, or everybody, if they enjoyed the sounds, the WAV files and other stuff. I used to use sound alerts. Sound alerts. Um, yeah, yeah. And you do all that stuff, but and I still have them, but they're for channel points. But you're only allowed 5 wave files, and then everything else is some sort of kind of point. Okay, great, you can make me stretch, you can make me do this other stuff, but where's the fun in that? And so you can only really do 5 sounds. Well, I can do as many biddy alerts built in to the bot. Holy shit, Mojo, man, come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I can't believe out of everyone. Thank you very much for including my emote. However, putting me up against Camp was just, there's no way they're gonna vote for me over freaking Camp. Thanks for the freaking put me in the right bracket. Damn it. Put me against another smaller guy. But smiling. It was really great to be part of the emote wars the other night. Thank you very much for adding me. It was greatly appreciative. It was just cool to just see it on screen during your stream. But yeah, so we're just going over the alert box and stuff, right? And stream elements. Okay, so I stream off of, right? I stream off of OBS Studios. But I used to use Streamlabs, right? And I do use Stream Elements for some things, hence the stuff that's up here. So let's go back. Close this one. Close that one. There we go. And so, delete that emote. The Mojo tragic. You guys are tripping. So I'm currently doing these ones, right? The Machiavelli. It is based off of Assassin's Creed. It was random. No. You're fine, dude. You're fine. We're square. I was just glad to be part of it. But yeah, so my stream element stuff, like the stuff that's above us and down below, that's this gameplay one right here. It's funny too. I met a new streamer thanks to Samurai Genetics, and she's using the same She's using the same overlays. I popped into her stream at like 3:30 this morning when the dogs got me up, and I was looking at my phone without my glasses on. I was like, it looks so familiar. What the hell? Things are shiny. It just looks. I've seen it somewhere before. Turns out we're using the same damn free freaking overlay from Stream Elements. Who would have knew? I picked one that wasn't very popular because no one's using this game anymore. He said he isn't entering again. But yeah, the concept. It's really I really want to get from you guys. So Mojo and Freddy, you guys have been doing this a while, and no disrespect, man. Senior affiliates all day long until you guys get your partner out, but until Twitch realizes what they're fucking doing wrong. But I've only been doing this for a little while. I mean, I go out and connect with people all day long. Hence the follower numbers, but follower numbers don't really mean anything. It's really about connecting with people and growing those relationships. And then, when you're online, I figure the more people I support, sooner or later they'll show up. You guys are coming in. Thank you. But yeah, so normally marbles and fun games and shit. But really, I just figured lots of people don't know there are options. And of the options, what one does over the other, right? So again, for me, I'm using the overlays here. The only thing I don't like is when I flip over to here. Don't go anywhere. Starting soon screen works great. Shows all the information I wanted to do this, and all this information at the top and at the bottom. Well, the stuff at the top, I take it back, is all stuff I put in the overlay. But all of the 4 things at the bottom all pulls directly from Twitch, so I don't have to have anything else. Fredo's just a senior. When I was doing it before, so there you go. So you can see it. There's the only problem I have with Stream Elements and stuff being in the cloud is the gaming overlay takes a while to load. Everything else loads instantaneously. For some strange reason, this one just takes a second to load. I don't know why. Haven't figured it out. It's not that big of a deal. Um, yeah, so I'm using OBS Studios with, I use the CloudBot from Streamlabs. I use the gaming overlay from Stream Elements. There's some things I can't put in Stream Elements um, because of the reaction. Hey, wow, something's freaking, that's weird. My stuff's freaking blinking to the bottom of my screen. Come on. But yeah, so there's a fancy. So there's some pluses. I kind of use everything. I started my journey with Streamlabs, so I had all of my automatic shoutouts coded into Streamlabs, so I still use the CloudBot. All of my alerts, Streamlabs. Out of the three I've found, Streamlabs tends to be the easiest to use. It is user friendly to hell, right? I love it. It is so much more user friendly than Stream Elements. When I go into Stream Elements and I look at the overlays, there's a whole bunch of stuff on the list. I didn't know where things were. Things were labeled different things, and so then I had to go in and figure out where it was and click on it and do other stuff. It was a pain in the ass. Now that I know how to use it, there's my thing. Let me find out where that is because I got to turn it off because it'll be. I can see it in stream. Where the hell are you? Where's the Xbox thing? There you go. Then I can turn it off. Now, as soon as I save it, the Xbox thing that I can see plain as day, just above the tip jar, now disappears. So until the Gorminator explains stuff to me, because he uses Stream Elements all the time, I didn't know where everything was. Now I understand how it is. It is easy to use now that I understand how it works. But just starting the overlay, downloading it for free, and getting in there is kind of hard. Yeah, last two streams I crashed. I tried to fix everything with. Let me go back to overlays. I don't have gaming like a chat screen pulled up or anything yet. So, make my mic crispy. Get a better mic. Yeah. Any settings you have, share. I bought a. Oh, he got a nice one. I bought a Rode mic, Rode Pod mic. It works out pretty well. The only problem I have is when I play Fortnite with non-console players. Sorry, when I play with console players, my stuff gets all freaking. I sound like Optimus Prime, so I've been told. I really love. That's the other stuff, right? There you go. Play with that. Shrink. Ta-da! Right. There you go. We go over that stuff too, man. You trolling me, right? I have my mini. I have some stuff. You can all change all your freaking colors, do all the other stuff, set your channels the way you want. They're afraid of. I know you guys gonna have everybody set the stuff up. Right? He is the best mic in the business. He's just a bot, right? You guys gotta. I need one of you guys to explain this one, how the chat works. Right now this right here is my headphones. It makes my life easier. But it should be set to like chat mic or whatever else. Learn from the best. You guys are a trip. Oh wow, I went through all that. Didn't even have anything playing. There we go. The little background sound that you can't hear. There you go. You can kind of hear. There we go. So Go XLR settings. Saved my stream all day long. I love that thing. That thing's the best. Right? You use that for chat for Discord, right? Only when I'm. What I normally do is pop something up. When I'm not streaming and I'm in Discord, the chat mic is on the same slidey bar. It makes all right. So these I was telling someone else, right? You're in New York. These are my favorite headphones, and they're made in Brooklyn, right? They're not very expensive. Well, as far as high-end headphones go, these are not high-end. I've had them for probably say 4 years now. Great sound too. They're made by a company called Grado Labs, and the only reason why I like them above everything else because I know we got a heat problem in the house, and so the little plastic band melted a little. So it's been since the house in 2014. But these Prestige Series freaking headphones by Grado Labs, man, like under $100, and they're handmade. In the company that's in Brooklyn. The only problem that I have is there's a little bend or dent in one of these things. So it automatically crosses. It's a pain in the ass. But other than that, really good. Plus they're open domes. So if you're gonna stream, I don't know how you guys can do freaking like iPhone, iPod things in your ears or regular plugins while you're streaming with the small cable down. I don't have any feedback from the mic go through my headphones. That always drove me nuts when I was doing shit with Streamlabs, which is another good reason why I have the Go XLR. I don't have to do any of that shit. And I dig the XLR mic. It sounds a lot better. But I can hear everything, so I don't have to have one headphone off. I really like the open domes. It makes life so much easier. Just saying. Yeah, my desktop. This was not always my primary. I have two monitors. I have a 21:9 monitor that is now portrait, which so I can currently look over to the left and I can see my OBS setup, my chat from Twitch, and then whether I'm using Amazon or I'm using Spotify or whatever, wherever the sound is coming from, that's in a small window on the left. So I get three windows, one on top of each other. Frees up so much space. And so that used to be the primary monitor, but when I go and play Fortnite and other stuff, and Steam games, it would try and load on the 21:9 monitor sideways, so it's technically 9:21, and fucked everything up. So in order to play Fortnite and stuff with Rose, I'd actually had to make this one. Oh no. I have basic settings, so but now I have noise canceling headphones, so I don't think I'll have that anymore. Oh no, you gotta watch out too, right? So the make sure you're in the headphone jack. I was doing a couple things. I was plugged in the back. I was plugged in the front. I had a I gave it to Anna, the Countess Anna, because she was having microphone issues, so I donated it to her for Christmas. I had a HyperX Quad S microphone, the USB microphone when I first started streaming. Awesome USB mic all day long, but it didn't work well when I had the Go XLR Mini. Such a pain in the ass to have a USB mic plugged into the PC and then use the Go XLR for everything else. To the point where I had the microphone cable coming off the USB mic and then go into a ground adapter, which is here somewhere, and plugged into the Go XLR so it wouldn't have any of that feedback. And so if you don't have that, that could be what your issue is. You can, well, you have an XLR mic now, so you should be fine. That was $2 or something off of Amazon, but I had to wait the day or whatever for it to get here. But yeah, since Up and Adam and Fritzy248 suggested getting the Go XLR, that was the first investment for the stream, outside of the really nice USB mic. So, Yeah, but no one ever really tells you that shit. What you need. Um, well, I got the sound professor online. Do you use wireless headphones when you stream? I know some people do. I just don't know how it would work with an XLR. That's why I have the cable. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah. Holy crap, so I'm doing it. Right? Probably. I haven't popped into a stream. I'm such a bad person. Oh, I was going to use, and I thought about it too, because I have a different mic. Um, again, holy shit, Sales Pro, welcome in. We've just been discussing OBS and all the other settings. I figured I'd just start doing it on off days, right? Rehash everything. I use OBS Studios, but when I started, I was using Streamlabs, and no one told me the difference between the two. And moving forward with non-affiliates and all that other stuff, I'd really like to just get them in and go over stuff. Options. What do they have for options so they don't have to sit there and go through and do it all, figure it out on freaking Google? Right? Like all my basic overlays are freaking straight. The current overlay I'm using is this one, right? Ta-da. So that's the overlay I'm using, right? It's in the cloud. Can't beat that shit. As opposed to the other stuff that I've been using in the past. And all the ones that I paid for that was green. And some of the stuff I got that was for free. But yeah, it's all about doing other stuff. So great that you guys are in, man. I am probably going to, yeah, which flavor? Which flavor of OBS do you guys use? Which one would you rather have? Right? Or you want to use a little of all? I just really like this stuff. And I really have. I actually went through. That's the other thing I gotta do. I don't know if you can use it. Where are you? I was told I needed it. So I. Come on. Oh, you're killing me. There you go. Right? So now I got overlay. Or I got freaking Wisebot. Like, so I can check on other stuff. And I just got to figure out, because they have same type thing. So they got different overlays and other stuff. But they have a CloudBot thing too. I just got to figure out how this shit works. And if I can do the same stuff that I can do in Streamlabs, I'll just do it in Wisebot. Then I only have to have one. One using one. Oh no, right? So I'm gonna keep using Streamlabs because I really like the fact that if I want to use Wisebot as my alerts, or if I want to use or CloudBot, if I want to use Wisebot instead of CloudBot, or if I want to use Nightbot instead of CloudBot, or whatever else. It doesn't matter whether I'm using the one from Stream Elements, if I'm using the one from Wisebot, if I'm using whatever. It's just a browser source into OBS. Oh, I was using slobs forever, right? We're doing that stuff too. I just have to be careful as people shout out things, because it goes twice. Here. Come on. Ta-da! But you get to see all the really cool. We're gonna come here and we're gonna get that the hell out so it stops making noise. This is seen. I like this too. So if you guys, I mean, you guys do other stuff, but for the guys that are starting out, scene.gg is really good for doing starting screens. My Fritz chat with my overlay with the dog. That's the bot. That's the bot. So if you type a 75 in chat for being a supportive streamer, he'll shout you out all day long. I was on slabs until last week. I didn't have a problem with it until I started to do. I tried streaming. That was the big thing. I streamed COD and used slobs, and I was streaming directly from. At first, I was streaming directly from the video card, and then I was trying to do slobs and the NVIDIA video card, and I hate my NVIDIA video card. It was I thought having a 3070 was going to be the shit. It is the lowest of the lowest grade 3070. It sucks balls. The UI in slobs is 200 times better than Stream Elements all day long. Creating things is so much easier in slobs. It's very user friendly. It's just very resource heavy. And I don't like the fact that the only way I can pull, it doesn't matter whether it's DCMA or non-DCMA music, the only way that I can play what I want out of my stream here is to not record VODs. And that doesn't do me any good if I'm trying to clip shit. So I don't do this. I only support ASMR streamer. What's the number for that? Pain in the ass. Oh, there is one thing. This is I forgot. So this is one clip. This is the only place I have it. I gotta do it. You guys are here. You all know who she is. Let me pause that for a second. I saw this the other day. While I was in here, because I'm never in slobs anymore. I downloaded it because all my stuff's saved in the cloud through slobs. But this was here a while ago. It might be a little loud. Hold
on. What else am I supposed to do? Fitzgalen! What else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I forgot. I had that for a while, and it's in there. It's great in the beginning when you do that to people. I don't play horror games, so it's really kind of hard to clip me like that. Yeah, logo cover and stuff. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, offline. The only thing I miss out of all of this stuff that was in slobs is the transition. But the old screens, right? Just gotta get someone to go in here and change it from green to blue. And I'd keep it. I'd use it. Gameplay. Cool, there's nothing set for the everything's. Oh my god. You can actually see stuff. That was my first goal too. 5 tier 2 subs to the community when I reached 50, and I actually reached 50. I remember giving those away. Holy crap. Way back when, right? Like, I like the emote wall and stuff that this offers, but the one Stream Elements by far is going out of everything else. I use the Stream Elements emote wall because I can change the size of the emotes. So, I mean, everything has its own. Green is better. Yeah, but what's the one thing you guys... I don't think I have it here. Here. That. I might actually have it saved. This is... I do like the green. The green does flow. However, I kind of like it in blue. I'm trying to see what frickin' what's his name? Frickin' Evo did for me, but I can show it to you because you guys are never really here. This is what I play in the beginning. This is the coolest shit from frickin' I got from Evo. All day long. And so we went through and clipped a whole bunch of frickin' stuff, and it's its own music. And so at the end of the video, it comes out and changes the logo from green to blue, like ices over the green. All the grass dies, and then we transition to blue. But I like the song, and I like everything that he's done so far. So, turn that low. But that's the only reason why I'm not using green anymore, because it transitions from the green to the blue, and so we over no blue. So when I'm using the slob stuff, the green does sort of kind of go. But I mean, I dig the ice blue. I like the background, the behind the freaking camera and shit. So, that go like that. Flip over. But like, so we changed, and then the last thing to go with the Twitch overlays that are on my page, and right, and the new logo. So this is the latest logo, right? So that's why everything's kind of blue. Everything kind of goes. And so the oh my god, turn to the bot's talking. So you get the blue, and then my Twitch panels were made for someone from the Crow fam freaking Discord. I have other ones that are animated. There's some really cool things I got with this logo and the blue panels and other stuff. I just, again, it's been a couple months and trying to evolve and be a more professional stream. And so, with that, all the stuff from a couple months ago that I thought was really cool, just I don't like anymore. But I paid for it, so it's mine, and I have it in the back. Stuff I got from Evo. I mean, to be honest, I didn't get it for free. I had to pay for the video, and I had to pay for the freaking the music that he made. And I play it all the time as a startup. It's perfect. The video clips and the music from when I start, it's a good 5 minutes ish. 5 minutes and 20 seconds if I wait for it to transition all the way through. Yeah, I like it, but everything's blue. So when we changed everything to blue, I reached out to a guy that did panels for Crow. These ones didn't cost me anything. I actually have the ones that came with this new logo and some other overlays they did that I'm not using anymore. I want to go. Hey, I can't use that anymore. New site. Hey, all my olive green stuff. Emotes, dragons. Oh well. Another pup. I must have moved it. Oh well. Not a big deal. I have an OBS folder. I have like 4 hard drives, so I just have to remember where everything's at. But they're animated, and so actually I can show you this stuff. Let me go up here. There you go. We go to just chatting real quick. There you go. So these ones above me. So the chat box that's blue, and then the animated new follower, new subscriber, and new donate or most donations. So that's the electric blue that she made, along with the new logo that's behind me with the ocean and the dragon and everything. It all sort of kind of goes and all sort of kind of flowed. That was some graphics designer that came off of freaking Twitter, who I'll never use again. I liked the work. I just didn't like the conversations and how long it actually took us to get to what I wanted. But we got there. Just took a while. And it went on. She asked me to, go out on Twitter and post, that I was happy with her work. And so I, kind of advertise her. But again, the only thing I have, that typical programmer, welcome in. The only thing I really have that's mine is my word. And so I really don't want to just give, I just want to say that you're a good streamer because, you asked me to really advertise people and talk about people because I like them and you offer service and some other stuff. And so I mean, when new people come in, I always point them go see sales and go see Fredo and Mojo's fam, and always talking about the right, and always talking about again, always talking about Fritzy 248. I talk about freaking Up and Atom Gaming, and when we go into the conversations of um how long it took me to make affiliate from when I started twitching to um, streaming on Twitch to setting a set schedule and actually um, going out and networking and understanding that unless you go out and talk to people and pop in people's streams and they actually get to know who you are by chatting with them, no one's gonna come to your stream unless people know you exist. So you can stream COD, but if again they don't know your name, why the hell would they come to you? Um, Especially if you're streaming 169 hours to nobody. And so again, I try in the beginning. I was stressing all the other stuff. I wish there was a way I could drive non-affiliates into my stream. And I guess I really should talk about it on TikTok and social media and some other stuff. I've done things wrong. I've done things the hard way for so long. Again, I don't want people to reinvent the wheel. No one should have to freaking do shit the way I did it. Because I didn't know any better. Because I'm a true guy. I don't ask for fucking directions. Right? So Twitch actually lays everything out. I didn't fucking read it. Just, thought it'd be really cool to stream. Had all these really good clips and all this other stuff that no one fucking watched. Because no one knew I existed. Until I met Sweaty. Until I met freaking... Because I can go through the line. Right? I went on Twitch, and I hooked up with these other people that I was going to stream. What kind of mic they suggested, the HyperX. So when I started streaming, that's the mic I bought. Fucking expensive piece, not a piece of shit. It's a really good mic as far as USBs go, but it cost a pretty penny, and I could have gone cheaper with an XLR to go XLR. Would have saved a lot of freaking change. Right. But I have that insight now, and I'd really like to just share it. I can make Google videos and other stuff, and it's really hard. You shouldn't have to go spend $3,000 to go get a huge gaming. I mean, come on, the supply chain and whatever else. I know how much I put it down below in the about section. I know what my computer cost me when I got it in February of 21. I know how much it'll be now. Shit, my graphics card itself was $499. It's $1,200 now. $4,500. Right? I'm glad you came back. But I'd really like to, and then I see that the you guys have School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, I'd just rather share the information. A good computer, or if she went through to the ceiling. So if you go, I put it down. Other people use PC Part Picker and other stuff. If you were to actually click on the Twitch panel that says My Rig, it'll take you to the website where I bought my shit from. And if you're in Canada and you're in the United States, you can buy from the same company. I do. Right, it is. Be here the whole time just setting up some Minecraft to try later. No, you're fine. You just, I don't mind lurkers. I've got off my freaking high horse about that shit before. I don't mind being tabbed. I don't any of that other stuff. But I do go through and out of all the services out there, there are ones stream that they'll build your computer for you online. They'll stream it, some other stuff, and all that stuff's cool. Crow advertises some of it. If you're in the US or Canada, I do prefer a company that will build the computer for you over buying at a big box store. But again, Hard Knocks store experiences. We bought a laptop from the Big Blue store, and the people in the blue shirts were telling my wife that it would work. It'd be everything that she needed. A year later, the Ethernet card's a piece of trash. We had to buy an external network card for her laptop, which blows my mind. great monitor, does freaking 4K. Speakers on your laptop suck. Ethernet card's a piece of junk. So really, it was whatever they're trying to push to get out of inventory so they could get something else in. I would much rather have something built. If you're at least going to do a desktop, I would have something built. At least you can figure out specifically what you're looking for. Out of all the companies out here, I don't get anything if you buy from CLX. I'm not that good. I do push them on people, only because from when you pick, I'm on PC, honey. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general, there are other people in chat. Unless you're talking to the freighter or somebody else. I can play. I'm on PC. I can play with Xbox people though. That's what Dark and I were just testing. Oh yeah. Totally can play with everybody. And because you're on PC, you can actually use Xbox chat. Through the Xbox dashboard, and on your PC, as long as it's Windows based. And that way you don't actually have to do Discord calls or whatever else. You play directly through Xbox. So there's always that option too. Don't forget that. But yeah, so I talk about CLX and go from when I bought it and from when they got all the pieces together, they guaranteed it in 8 to 10 days delivery, and I paid for expedited shipment because I needed the PC because my laptop had passed on. And so I got it in 4 days from when they put it together. And it came in, as if you go to my TikTok, you can see it. It kind of came in a really nice wooden box. A really class act freaking way they had it delivered. And so, we're on PS5, so we're on the Bedrock server. Oh. Cool. So, but yeah, there's just PCs and other stuff. Thank y'all for being here. I really enjoy just freaking talking. It's a nice change of pace from just sitting there telling people to hit !, play, and drop a fucking marble. It's really nice just talking to y'all. I'm out. So if you guys know of any other cloud bots or anything else, I would love it, either in my Discord or yours. Just reach out. Let me go back so you have it. It's the old ones. That's the new one. There you go. Upper left-hand corner. It's the Discord number. If I'm in any of your servers, I'm in Fredo's, I'm in Crow's, I'm in Rose's, I'm in Camps, I'm in Biggie's, I'm in Rachel's, I'm in Dark Ones, I'm in Gorm's, I'm in Fat Crumpet. I'm in a whole bunch of new ones. Because I just really enjoy freaking connecting with people. But either way, man, if you get any suggestions, any thoughts, anybody else, send me a message in Discord. Continue the conversation. Everyone's got a Discord. Everyone's got non-affiliates coming in. Everybody got new ones. Hate Your Face, Camps Army. Thanks for coming in. Holy crap. Welcome. I'm down for continuing the conversation. Thanks for the follow.
I hate to die.
I'm all down for continuing the conversation. I just think that it becomes difficult for non-affiliates to it becomes a little daunting. And why sit here and go through add me? Right? You're tinkering around with Camp's PC. Sweet. What's broke? But yeah, alert box. Widgets. I think that was it. Chat commands. There you go. Custom commands. Hey, look, I have some of them there too. 75. The brackets are different. So there you go. There's the difference between Stream Elements chat box and Streamlabs is the brackets are different. Marbles type play in chat. Hey, that one's new. Smite, Raid, Pass, Sub, Activision. I don't really think I've played Activision lately. Rachel Louise. Family over everything. 100. There you go. But we can do some work. Right. Let's go. Shout out. Only because you guys are here. There we go.
Pick it again, Antonio. Antonio, pick it again. You're getting boxed by an 8-year-old, bro.
That's awesome.
The fuck just happened there? Oh! Fucker!
Let's go. What else I miss? Nature Face is here.
Why would they street? Like, they just fucking spawned right in front of me. That's not fair to them.
Right? Totally not fair.
Yo, your boy Luke definitely gets a stretch. I'll give boy Luke a fucking hip shake and a fucking stretch. Let's go, your boy Luke. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Look, we're giving away 3 auto host positions right now.
Cock.
Ice-T Curtis?
I find it funny when I play other people's and crazy stuff just happens.
The hottest one is Ice-T Curtis. He's got to be, right?
So fuck him.
Right?
No.
I missed the clips of them freaking trolling you though.
Kill the old guy. Kill Black Hat.
Fear wanted to play me and my son took
And-
over and was
and
still winning.
Fuck,
Fuck Ice Curtis and then marry Plebeian.
Right? Oh, no. So that's the other thing, right? Again, it is just me and the dog. I want them. Okay, so again, senior affiliates. I know Richie has freaking mods, and Fredo, you have a shit ton of fucking mods, and so, you know, do I just ask people? Right? Lately, all I have are marblers, because I tilt. And really, all they do is exclamation mark play. They just drop a ball. I had Sarah Bear. Something happened. I don't know if I wasn't. I think I've been too self-centered lately, which is again why I want to give back and go over stuff with anyone that'll need it. Any IT stuff. Any rip fear. Anyone who needs it. The conversations or whatever. I have all this information, all this useless information, and all this good information in my head. And the easiest way for me to, you know, get some of this useless information out, then I can fill my head with better information. But I want to just be the guy that freaking tilts, right? I want to sit there and provide a service to some of them, right? I geek out on freaking IT stuff all the time. I don't know how. I said that programmer came in. I was tilting on Friday night, and the conversation just went into IT while I was freaking killing marbles. Oh no, go in. So I downloaded PC Builder off of Steam. It wasn't very much. It's really good. It'll teach you the parts of a PC and some other stuff. I do know other things. So, like I was saying before, like the video card that came with my PC, it's an NVIDIA 3070. Yay, fucking awesome, right? Now it's a piece of shit. The lowest of the low. I told the company when they built it I wanted a 3070. However, I didn't know I could be very specific. And so I got the computer delivered when I was in Alabama around the end of January, early February. And I tried to stream directly off the NVIDIA card, which you can. It's a ray tracing video card. I kept losing, streaming off the video card, and I was streaming freaking Call of Duty. It's supposed to be the shit. It isn't. I kept losing fucking packets. my early clips and stuff, I would clip directly off the video card by hitting Alt Z. There you go. You can kind of see it. I can do instant replay, record, broadcast live from it. We can go to the gallery. I don't think I have any. There you go. I don't know how old it is. There you go, November. So I have a clip from November. And so it's powerful enough to do that, but I was just playing freaking Search and Destroy, streaming directly from my video card, and I was losing nothing but packets. And then, okay, cool, download Streamlabs, and then do that, and then move everything from 1920 by 1080 and geek it down to 720 and broadcast that. And at 720 with a powerful video card, I'm still losing freaking packets. So there's always something to learn, right? And so I found Streamlabs. I found freaking OBS Studios as a recommendation from a partner, and so I did that. Basically, I was doing that so I could split my soundtrack away from my VOD, so I really didn't have to worry about anything. And I really dig the Go XLR in general. So I use OBS Studios, which is much better than Slot. am using some free overlays from Stream Elements currently. I got this set up from I haven't looked at it. I've only looked at the game one, so it's kind of empty. So let's kind of look at it, because these are going to be the new overlays anyway. I got them from Nerd or Die. So there you go. So I kind of dig the whole animated starting stream starting. So now that I know I can go in and actually click on the stream starting and the lines, and I can move everything. I'll probably move them up or down, so I can do the video over it that I have from Evo Dance, because I like it and I paid for it. The music's nice, and I really like the animated background with the colors. And then the cool thing with this from Nerd or Die, there's alterations. I just have to then get into the alterations with their editor and figure out how I can change the color. So maybe I don't want an ice blue background, maybe a light, maybe I want to make it red, maybe I want to make it blue, violet sky, right? Or change this or whatever else. And so there's all these other things I can change. So that's the new starting screen. Close it, go back to the choices. So that's starting screen. So chatting. See what it looks like. There you go. So I think that's going to work. I'll be able to put my camera there. That'll be my whole chat screen. I can change just chatting to be something else. I might just take that out because you guys don't need to have it just say just chatting. I think you can figure it out. But then with the Facebook, the Twitter, and the YouTube URL, just put Fritz Galen down instead of the YouTube URL. Here, let me go so you can actually see it. Come here to move this to my nested scene here and grab my stream teams here now that they're unchecked. And we'll just move them up here so they're out of the way. Yeah, so that's the cool stuff that I learned on freaking with OBS Studios, right? You can go and you can nest scenes. You can build everything in scenes and nest everything together. So if you're one of the streamers that have 2 or 3 cameras, you can just make a scene with all of your cameras, put them where you want to go, and then go into your sources on a particular scene, like your gameplay scene, and then you can just add. I don't know if it'll let you see it. Maybe if I move it over here. There we go. And we can do. It won't let me move it. I was gonna change the picture view or whatever, but you can come over here. We can go. New scene, right? And then you can just create a scene, or you can come here, add existing. And so these are all of them. So these are all of my nested scenes. The Dragon Camera, the Night Raiders. There you go. There's a nice one. We can add the Night Raiders in so you guys can see it.
You know,
And so
I
what that
guess
does,
one person can make a difference.
come over here. Every time I get raided moving forward, it should be on top of everything. Here you go. Inside the Night Raiders is Stan Lee, which is the sound bite, and the night, which is my URL. My URL is my emote, my night emote. And the text that says "Welcome Raiders." And so now I have that as a scene, and then I can just come in when I add the nested scene under my source. I can then go and actually change it. So if I don't want it that size, you're gonna have to hear Stan Lee again.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference.
Right.
Enough said.
That's big. Maybe I want to make them smaller. All right, then I can make them smaller. Everything stays in size. Now you don't have to have the soundbite, the emote, and the message as individual sources onto your one scene that you're working off of. You use create nested scenes, right, which you guys may or may not already know. You now just move the one scene, and everything changes. And it all stays in proportion with each other. And that's cool because then I can just put it right. I can move it right there for when the box comes up. And I have that on one of the other scenes that I'm using off of my Stream Deck. And so as raiders come in, I would just click the button on my Stream Deck, and then that pops up. You get to hear freaking Stan Lee about even one person making a difference, because whoever comes in is the one person with their team of 12 or 2 or just one raiders. But then they get their special welcome. Not only do they get their shout out for having at least 2 people in the raid from Twitch Guru, they also have a special welcome raiders thing that I can click in anytime off of the Stream Deck. And that's all in nested scenes. And so again, I didn't know all that stuff before. It makes it a lot easier. And so if you come over, and I put this back so you guys can see it, just look under scenes. It's right here, right? Every single scene that I have that I nest somewhere else says NS, Night Raiders. That's the one that I just put in. The Dragon Camera for when I let my inner dragon take over tilts. The main overlay, right? Never even hooked it up. I love my Stream Deck. It's one of the best things I got for Christmas. So I got my Stream Deck for Christmas, and I got the Rode mic for Christmas. So the Rode mic my wife got me, and the Stream Deck my father-in-law ended up buying for me for Christmas. It's like one of the things I knew I was getting for Christmas. Oh, it's wicked easy. We go over that shit too. Here. I'm down. I'm here. Right? I grab my pretty little. I'm really gonna like these new overlays. I really like the blue background and everything that's on them, but we'll just leave it up for now because you can still see me, so that's fine. Here's I added everything I use for my streams here on the start menu. So Latch Tools, the NVIDIA broadcast. If you have an NVIDIA video card, a 30 something series, I have that open so we can open it. There's my Stream Deck. All right. So I use a lot of my own emotes because I don't like the canned ones. Again, when I go to my streaming, you have to screw that. You have to show me some shit, man. You gotta make my fucking stream better. Damn it. Hate your face. I'm definitely gonna hit you up in the Discord. But yeah, so when I'm tilting, I come in here, and you guys will be able to see it because it goes in the chat. I can open levels at a touch of a button to let all the guys know it's okay to freaking drop. And then we get close to where marbles can't be dropped anymore. I can then close the lane so people coming in know not to drop or put exclamation mark play anymore. It's great for tilting. And then every so often I get to do fun stuff like
Hey, dragon, not lizard. I don't do that tongue thing.
And then the one that I have programmed is especially for when we tilt marbles.
Send him home. I just send him home. It's time to go home there, Ball.
Son of a bitch, Ball. Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Right? And then the other cool stuff, you can put anything in the stream deck. So I was playing Star Trek, the 25th anniversary, the other stream. Because I'm going to start doing variety streamer, man. I'm going to start playing games that are off the wall, that are fun to play, but, you know, no one ever plays anymore. I had it it was in the computer lab in the 90s when I was at the State University of New York Maritime College. It was in the computer lab, and when we got done doing our Fortran programming, we would play, and there was a bootleg freaking map, and so this is directly from Steam. So this is the game key that you need in order to play the game, because if you don't have this, the star map that's in the game doesn't have any labels. So I put in the star map, so when I'm playing, I can figure out where I need to go. And so I really like it, because the kids today don't know. Games were protected by funky shit in the manuals. Games were protected by having star charts that are filled out, right? But then I can do this, and because it's an 8-bit DOS-based type game, if I'm streaming it, I can't click out of it, because the minute I hit Alt-Tab, it goes from being the tiny size that it is to being even smaller, and it crashes the game and does all funky shit. So I got to program everything I need in the Stream Deck so I can do everything short of shoutouts from the Stream Deck while I'm playing a game that won't allow me to text and chat. And so if I need to text and chat, then I have my trusty twitching device that I have every day I'm at work. And I just type in chat from my phone. That covers that from shoutouts or whatever else. But I can do everything else from the Stream Deck. And so I only have 3 pages. Right? This is for people of my age, this is from They Live, right? This is Chew Bubblegum and Kick Some Ass. This is Go Home. This is nice for when I'm listening to Spotify. I can just pop up a couple songs. I can do a whole cartoon phase, and so my favorite cartoon is Darkwing Duck. So you have Darkwing Duck and Suck Gas Evildoers and being on the bad part of town. The villain from one of the episodes talking about Scooby-Doo and some other stuff. And don't forget to check back on my... Ooh, someone going for the lurk. Rachie, thanks for coming in, man. Always a pleasure. Gonna lurk. Can still hear you, but gotta play Apex. Oh, yeah, you gotta teach me how to play Apex. More games to play. And then my third page is just anything that's carried over. So Welcome Raiders is again, that Night Raiders one that I put in here. It's tabbed on a couple screens. Game Timer, that's that scene.gg one where it goes and picks whatever game you're playing and puts it on. That's on one of the other scenes I'm not using anymore. And then this is a specific marble screen that I don't know is set up or not. There you go. I've now changed that. That's the new marble screen, where the game will be inside the square with the lighted background, and you can see everything. So that's not that bad. That's a set button. Where were we here? So yeah, everything off of the Stream Deck, and it's really easy. I mean, play audio, stop audio, right, from any one of their sounds on the soundboard that comes with the Stream Deck, right? There are your other Stream Deck. Create folder, switch profile, go to page, page indicator, timers, brightness. You can set your brightness. You can put things to sleep. Streamlabs. I don't use Streamlabs. But it's there. So there's your choices for doing everything with slobs, right? Computer system. You can do you can go to a website. You can do hotkeys. Hell, man, you can set freaking tweets, man. Can't beat that shit. There's your OBS control center, on, offset, brightness, whatever else. Twitch Studio, which I really don't use. There's a voice mod, but I only have the one microphone, so that's not gonna work. Things directly for Twitch: chat messages, clear chat, emotes, follow chat, play an ad. I don't like ads. Stream game title, sub chat, create a stream marker. That's cool. I got to do that because I always forget to do that shit. That's nice with a button. See my viewers, but that's I already freaking freak out about that shit as it is. Create clip. That's awesome, and open the last clip. So those are things I need to put in on the third page. Custom bar raiders, mix it up, which I have to look into because Rachy Babe was talking about it. And then scene, mixer, audio, record. I do use this though. I don't have the record one, but I actually have a go live button on my stream deck. That's this. So if I actually tap this right now, it would kill my feed, and I don't want that shit. And then I have OBS Studios open on a button. So I don't actually have to go look for it, and I don't have to have it open or on the toolbar or anything else. I will try the mix it up bot. Plus it has things to work with the stream deck, so I'm there. Honestly, you converted dark and it's replacing all our bots. That's awesome. I will get with you in dark on a non-stream day when you guys aren't working. And I'll just hit you up in Discord and we can go through stuff. Sharing information is good. But yeah, I think this is gonna work out now. I might actually start this over. So Wednesday stream will probably be this at least. I could do chat in here and then put the little pretty camera there. Plus, I like the blue animations around the back. So that's that one. Then it has widgets. I don't know what any of the widgets do. Right? They really just loaded the stuff today. I don't even know. Custom widget. Awesome. Oh, there you go. Oh, sweet. That's my chat box. Sweet. If you want to check out some things people have done with it, you can look at TikTok tutorials. How about that? Yeah, there's stuff in the stream deck for it. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, definitely gonna have to use this one because now when you guys go over and say stuff, it's all like highlighted blue. I'm really digging the blue. I think it'll go really well with the logo. So that's Arcane. I know the ending. That's the welcome in. Those are my widgets or whatever. Oh, if anyone uses Stream Elements, here you go. They're doing Raid Shadow Legends. They're doing a campaign on Stream Elements where you can get paid to stream the game up to like $250 or $300 or something. It goes between now and February, and you have 7 days to qualify in order to get paid. You guys can look into it. It really, Stream Elements just goes off of your Twitch account or YouTube or whatever you're going to stream off of. And Squash, thanks for the lurk, man. So there's always that too. I am using the emote wall. I think it's the best so far out of all of them. Squash. Yeah, be right back and whatever else. So the overlays here are working out pretty well. Yeah, not bad. Can't beat that shit. I mean, all the games that I have so far. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Ew. 113. Who did I host on 113? Oh, yeah. All right. Where's that one? I was going through all of TikTok and everything else. Where are we? There we go. Just go here. That was if I was going to go into Streamlabs and actually add stuff and whatever else, and because we can actually go in. That's one thing that I was thinking about. We can actually go in and add things in into slobs, and you can actually see how easy it is and other stuff just by going here. Let me go here. You can get rid of my pretty face and go here. And open Streamlabs. There you go. Still get the chat. Still get to see the dragon. Still get to see all this fun stuff. So that's my old emote wall. That's right in the alert box. Because I sure as hell don't want to hear that twice. Actually, get rid of the alert box. Because I don't want to hear it twice. Alright. But this is so when people talk about anyone that doesn't use Streamlabs, right? So I used to have sound. So I used to have, this used to see HyperX something or other, and then whatever my headphones are. But because I use the Go XLR, all I did was change them so you could actually see them. Because there's nothing going in the background. I can turn the music back on. And there you go. Turn that up on my little slide bar so I can actually hear it. All right, let's go. What are we listening to? Oh, that's right. Oh, this is pretty cool. A group called Hidden Citizens. They take 80s music and other stuff and they turn it into like epic ballads. Sounds pretty good. Or I think it sounds pretty good. But yeah, so if you're gonna come here and just wicked easy to add a source. Toggle selective recording or add a group. See, kind of really easy. All general, all the widgets, right? Or if you don't want to do that, you can actually just scroll down. Image, and it'll tell you it's a ping, JPEG, JPEG, GIF, TGA, or BMP. Or slideshow, Windows capture, game capture, text, color source, browser source. Twitch soundtrack, that's new. I've never seen that before. Right. Add this source to be able to filter out the music from your Twitch VODs. Cool. Donation goal, subscription goal, chat box, tip ticker, the jar, view counter, that stuff. So I mean, it's kind of really, that's the one thing that Slobs has over OBS, is a little bit more user friendly. Whoa, that's right. My Twitch freaking because I have the stream manager open, and because again it's a 21:9 freaking portrait, and I hit a button, and so now it's, I have a huge chat, I can see freaking everything. But yeah, so Slobs, wicked easy. Thank you all for coming in. Let me get out of here. There's my desktop. Let's do this. I'm back. All right, where was it? We'll go up here to the old one, which is just chatting. That was weird. Like, stuck me with my freaking mouth open. And then we bounced over. So really, I mean, it's all about going. So this is like the backdrop here is the screen capture from one of the ones that are in the actual video that Evo has at the beginning. And then, you know, socials, some other stuff. Oh, wow, hey, that's a little freaking off. That's right. Again, that's sort of kind of why I'm not liking this. If we go here, that's where it is, the Windows capture. Where is it? Let's go to followers. That's the one thing I didn't like about them, the way that she did it. So that's the one for follower, and we'll unlock it. You guys see it? It's freaking huge. And I know, like, I wanted it animated and stuff, but she made it so huge, such a big file, and so make that a little bigger, and then I come here, and it's still a little bit off. And so that's the only other reason why I went with something else. It's just so damn difficult to resize this stuff. Because the lady that graphics designer that I paid for all this stuff from, I got what I paid for. I got everything that I asked for. It's not a really good quality of it. And so I kept the logo, the new logo with the Sea Dragon, Navy and all, and the Twitch panels I got off of someone from the Discord that they did for me for free, with my freaking logo in it, so my logo's blue, so I don't have to redo all that shit. Kind of staying with the blue. And I have Mrs. Kaiser's freaking dragon marble, which is also blue, which sort of kind of goes with the new merch and everything else. And so moving forward, you know, I'm digging the blue, kind of goes with everything, and I don't have to change the logo again. And I dig the freaking dragon marble. I just want to evolve, right? And so as non-affiliates come into everybody's freaking Discords, you know, just point in my way, man. Just go, yeah, for a good time call, right? Not many people I know will stop a stream and go over settings or go over places to download WAV files, or, you know, where to find them, where to, you know, any normal geeking out on IT shit. And so games will always be here, and I can always start a game or finish a game or switch over, or fuck, I can always like digress from something else and then go tilt. So that's not a big deal for me. There's always that option. But so people don't have to go through Google, so they don't have to reinvent the wheel. They can at least listen to my story about starting out and streaming to nobody to hundreds of hours, right? It took me, I said the last stream, it took me from going from non-affiliate to affiliate. It took me so long because I didn't know what I was doing. Twitch gives you a nice guideline, but it really, you know, you get excited. You want to Twitch and you want to make affiliate and you want to go and you want to run balls deep, right? Or run balls to the wall. And so you stream, and not that many people come on, so you stay on, and 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 you amass this huge amount of hours, and then people start coming in, and you don't understand why you've got 50 followers, or you got 100 followers, or you got 1,000 followers, and you have people coming religiously, but you look at your average, and your average is still 1.13 or 0.87. Because nowhere in it is it specifically spelled out that Twitch only wants you to freaking stream 7 days. And you should only stream those 7 days. And they're only looking for you to stream this many hours. And you should seriously only stream this many hours. And they want you to have 50 followers. And so you really need to get the 50 followers and stream for what it says on your path to affiliate. And do that. The faster you make affiliate, the faster you have a chance to get paid. Again, they just don't tell you that they won't pay you out unless you get $100. So people go forever without getting paid. But it might be nice. I find, as I talk to the female streamers, they make it, right? Because, you know, they know how to stop and ask for directions. Guys don't ask for directions. They just will go through. Do it our fucking way. But so from when I set a schedule and got down to streaming 3 days a week, and to set hours, and then networking myself in people's streams and going into the senior affiliate streams like Fredo and Camp, because it wasn't a partner at the time. hanging out with freaking sales, right? And then I bought Madden 20. You can see on my dashboard. You could have seen on my dashboard before. I bought Madden 22. I was gonna stream Madden 22 this whole time. Someone got me into freaking marbles, and Anna got me into Fortnite, and I really haven't really played Madden. I play Madden when I feel like it, but I'm not like streaming it. I don't think I could play online against them when my team sucks now because I haven't done anything. When it come out, freaking September. 4 months. I haven't done anything for it in 4 months. I have a whole bunch of freaking drop cards I gotta open. But yeah, I got to. I mean, I went out and I networked and hung out and met all these new people and met all Proxy Lillian and Fredo and Samurai Genetics and everyone led me into another community where I met more people. And so when I finally made affiliate, I was trying to make it for my wife's birthday for Memorial Day so we could go away and I'd be an affiliate. It didn't work. So it was second week of June-ish. First week of June. First full week of June. Not all I do is camp. Up and Adam Gaming came in, rated me with 90 something. Fritzy 248 came in, rated me with 90, 100 something. CJ Saucy, who is now a partner, who wasn't a partner back then, rated me with of almost 200 people to push me over the edge. They kept asking me in Up and Adam stream, how many, what's your average at now? Because these guys were really interested in why it was taking me so long to make affiliate. Again, because I don't just go into, even back then, I don't just go into your stream and lurk. I don't just sit there and talk, because I can watch freaking streaming services if I just want to be a bump on the log. I don't. I've moved this time last year. Is that true? No, that's not true. So December 2020, we moved to Alabama. I took a job. So we sold the house and we moved. The more I'm learning, the more I'm realizing how hard it really is to grow on Twitch. It isn't. To a point, it is. I'm getting bored popping into other streams, to be honest. So, let me go back to the other tangent. Don't go anywhere. So I sold my home in Virginia. I took a job in Alabama. I moved my family to Alabama. We were there for 2 months. My wife hated it. We were in Huntsville, Alabama-ish, around Huntsville, for 2-3 months, and I didn't like the job. My wife hated the area. So I took another job and moved my family to North Carolina, where we've been here since we closed on the house the 30th of March last year. But I moved so many states, I don't know anybody. Other than the people on the contract that I work with, I don't really know anybody here. We moved into a community where everyone's significantly older. Would have been nice if the real estate agent told us, but we didn't know. Really nice house, beautiful view. Just with COVID, no one really goes out. Of the people I see, they're all in their middle to late 60s, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at 49, it's not the age group I want to party with, right? So I find myself Twitch is a really nice place where I get to meet other people. So I'm really enjoying the connection part, the networking, the meeting acquaintances and getting to know people in their chat, or at least getting to know the persona they put forth in their chat, and then joining the Discord so I can actually message back and forth, and as we game together, or as we go to just chatting, or as you guys get to know me, the sarcastic freaking nature that I am, the giving type person that I am, the supportive person that I am, as you get to know me as a person, because I don't want to say I'm fake. I'm brutally honest, which might be a downfall. You're either gonna like me or you're not, and then you're either gonna be in my stream or you're not, or you're not gonna connect with me on Discord, or you are. I'm digging the Twitch thing. I see it as a different social media platform. There's you there's you not YouTube. There's Facebook and everything else, but I'm digging the Twitch community and the communities that I found from Fredo's to. I mean, I dug the Love Shack or the Smoke Shack or whatever. I dug LED, and Bubbles, and I thought I made connections until I went back and looked into Stream Elements as people told me to, and the loyalty and some other stuff, and actually saw when I had extra money the financial support that I was giving to streamers, the time I was giving the streamers versus the time I was getting back. And so I dropped before the stuff happened. I dropped one like a wet rag because I mean, really, for the amount of time that I'm in streams, because I don't really lurk. I Twitch off my cell phone, so I'm in your stream talking for the most part, and I'm there, whether I'm there for an hour or whether I'm there for 4 hours. I'm engaged. I'm there, one way, shape, or form. Now, if I'm at work and there's a meeting or whatever, I might not talk in your stream, but I'm still there. And I am listening to you through my headphones. Mr. Coco, thank you very much for coming in. You've reached the just chatting portion, not going over OBS, just sort of kind of rambling. I lost my place. But yeah, so for me, it's all about the community and the other stuff. Thanks for having me. You're always welcome here, man. But yeah, for me, the Twitch offers me a connection to people that I haven't had in a long time. So, I would be lying if I said friends. Because I've only been Twitching really since June of 21, since I made affiliate June of 21. Really good acquaintances. Now, not trying to insult you or any of you. Oh man, dude, no, you're fine. Whatever freaking time you can give me, I accept. And I'm down because everyone's supporting everybody else. I got that. That's fine. Come around more often if you dig what the message I'm putting out and the content that I put out. Hop in the Discord. Connect to me through the Discord, right? Because for me, it's all about the connections and the people I get to meet. I'm looking forward to making it to TwitchCon if they have it. So I can actually, reach out and touch you, right? Shake your hand, get to know you as a person, have some drinks. That type of stuff. Because some people put on a persona or whatever. There's some guys that take the network marketing ideas, put it forth into their Twitching, their business or whatever else, and just really kind of out to get to know people, and hopefully we can get to know each other and become friends, right? Through the content I put out and through the off-the-wall games that are coming, right? From Star Trek, the 25th anniversary, so I'm going to play 80s and 90s games, to Star Wars, to really sarcastic type games, to the regular ones. Like, the default for me is Fortnite because I'm having such a good time. The weapons are they're not nerfed. I like them. There's hardly any freaking kick on them. I really like, out of all the games that I play, out of Call of Duty and Zombies and everything else, I really dig the sniper rifle on Fortnite, because you actually have to take in consideration of the bullet drop based off of what distance your guy you're shooting at is. It's not like a laser. It's not a laser beam like it was in the last chapter. So at the startup screen, everybody dances or whatever else. I go pick up a freaking sniper rifle and I go look at a freaking object on the hill, like a fence post or whatever, or an antenna, and I get to see estimate the distance of where I am based off of how far I need to be in order to shoot down the freaking top of the antenna. And then I can, out of memory, and I'd say muscle memory, but that's a little off. But I sight everything in. So I sort of kind of get to know the distance of the size of the character and where you need to be, the reticle lines. But that's just me. I dig the new freaking sniper rifles. When the boom rifle came out, that was cool as shit. You just shoot freaking sticky grenades at people. And I don't actually have to be accurate. I just have to get to somewhere near you. And so if you start running 3 or 4 steps this way, I just shoot it and I lead you, right? And then, oh, there's a bomb. Let's not go that way. Let me run the other way. Well, there's already one there sitting waiting for you to run back into it. And then 3 grenades, you're dead, right? The boom sniper rifle in Fortnite's awesome because you don't really have to be accurate. You just have to make the little dude run back and forth until he kills himself. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna play the horror shooter game, The Hunt, right? The Hunt Showdown. Couldn't really get anybody, whatever. Because for me, the building of the community and whatever networking, you guys all, dude, everyone else has their own specific freaking gun or games they like to play. Well, I kind of like to play everything. So for me, it's finding the people who want to try something different, and don't mind if they're shooter games, don't mind dying. Right? But for me right now, Fortnite's the go-to game, and for some stupid reason, I fucking love marbles. Right? The community aspect of marbles, where the marbles does the game for you. All you have to do is type !play, drop a marble, and the game does it all for you. That's great, and it builds community engagement. And if there's 50 people in your stream, and you now get to turn it into like a race or NASCAR or whatever else, that's awesome. For me, I enjoy moving the table, and your marble lives or dies based off of how much control I have on the board. It's just something about that part of the game. It just flipped the switch, and so I'd much rather do that. There's still community engagement. You still get the, like, I get to pick out. It's funny too because it's always the same color marble for me that dies, and it's usually one person. So for 1 month, it's Sir Cryptomine dies religiously. And then when I get into the 20s, like last season when I got into the middle 20s, shit, everyone dies short of 3. But here, at least I know every 30 minutes I'm getting a level 20. And now I'm getting past level 20. Now that the obstacles aren't difficult, they're just annoying. And again, the game, it's 25-second timers for me. It's just making it through. It's just little successes, I guess. And so it's, until another new game comes on the game. I don't love marbles, but I enjoy that I can just run it in the background while I do just check. Right? I liked the races. Just the tilting part of it is intriguing for me, and so I can't just let it go. I actually, I get to talk innuendo. Get to do the Navy conversations. Drop your balls, or what I've been saying lately is, look, man, the streamer's lost his marbles. I can't find mine. I might as well play with yours. Drop your marbles on the track. Or the other annoying one is, the game is definitely created by a bunch of guys, right? Because guys don't ask for directions, so they make the goal at the end. They put this big yellow ring around it so we can find it without having to stop and ask for directions. Or any other sexual innuendo about guys not being able to find the hole or whatever else. Just overall, being able to control the board and tilt the board is just fun for me, I guess. I just wish that people had the same thought process that I do. Like, I'm coming to your chat because I enjoy the interaction we have, the conversation we have, and being able to bond with the streamer. I don't give a shit what game you're playing, right? I'm in there to hang out with you and get to know you. So if you're just chatting, or if you decide you're gonna play Madden, or you decide you're gonna play, what is it? I'm not a basketball player. I don't want to say Y2K because that was freaking the Millennium Bug. But the new basketball game that's out. Because I don't follow it, right? I'm still going into your chat to hang out with you, as a group, right? Doesn't matter what you guys are streaming for me. I just find it trippy. I get, well, lots of people don't like marbles, or lots of people don't understand tilting. Really, just come freaking hang out with me on freaking Friday nights if you're not anywhere else, and come hang out. Talk. I mean, get me wrong. I get in the NBA 2K. That's what it is. I get into the level 18, 19, 20. I'm a little bit more focused, and the round's going to take me about 2 minutes, 3 minutes to finish. But the time before, the time after, I am all yours, right? Come hang out with me as a streamer, get to know me on who I am, the sarcasm nature that I am, and really, if it came down to, and you actually had a question on Streamlabs or how I do freaking automatic shoutouts or any of that shit, or anything stuff in general, I don't think I would just go, oh no, just wait until freaking I stream on Tuesdays and we'll go over it then. No, I don't want to be a liar. Like, if I tell you that I must stop the game and we're going to go over stuff because you guys have questions and I want to be that person, then I'm going to be that person. Marbles will run in the background. The marblers will come back, right? For me, it is all about creating connections with the people that come into chat and the people that join the Discord and the other streamers that I meet. It's all about the connections for me, and the possibility of growing the acquaintanceship into something more. Like I was telling my wife the other day, we were thinking about it. So I mean, I'm the youngest of 3 kids, right? So my brother's 4 years older, 4.5 years older than I am. My sister's 8 years older than I am. The guys I served with on the ship and the guys that I served with in the reserves, I am closer to than I've only hung out with for. I was on the ship for 4 years. I was on shore duty for 3. 3.5. I was in the reserves for 6. The guys that I served with, I'm closer with than I am with my brother or my sister. My sister's got 2 kids. I'm supposedly a godfather to one of them. They, in light of whatever, because I was deployed at the time. And so I don't really know my nephews. They were in Alabama. I was stationed in freaking Virginia. They never came to my sister never came to visit me. My brother sent me 1 birthday card since I got out of high school, ever. The guys that I went around the ship with, the guys that I served in on shore duty with when I was in law enforcement for the Navy, the guys at Washington Navy Yard when I was doing law enforcement for the Navy in the reserves. These guys that, shit happened and that we could have died, and other stuff that happened. These guys, and girls, because when I was in the reserves, girls were allowed to be in combat situations. Only got to know him for 2 years, every day for like 2 years, every day for 3 years. I still freaking, the one guy moved to Richmond for a job. We talk every couple weeks, right? These guys I'm closer to that I served with, that I am with my family, like my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters, I had my brothers and sisters in the military in a higher regard than my blood brothers and sisters, which is totally fucked up, but it isn't. I think it has something. It's just something to do with what you go through, right? And it doesn't matter whether you're Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Space Force is a new thing, but really, it's all, at least on the enlisted side, one way or another. Doesn't matter whether you're in the Navy or the Marines or whatever. Everything is kind of, I don't say the same because it's sure as fuck not. But it's what you go through, what you went through in boot camp, or what you went through while you were enlisted. It's all relative, and it's all the same type of situations, even though it isn't. And so you can go. It doesn't matter whether you're in the Army or the Navy. You can go and you can all sit around a bar and you can pick them out, and you just have the stories. and the hardships, and you just share it and you just click on it. It's easier. Thanks, Squash, for coming out of the lurk. It's easier for me to connect with vets than it is with anybody else. I've always been the guy hanging up the wall in the party, right? Or when we used to go to the dance clubs when I was enlisted and when we first got married, my wife would hang out with her friends, and I'd be kind of in the dark up against the wall drinking a beer or whatever else because it wasn't comfortable because I didn't know anybody. Always been an introvert. Twitch has totally fucking changed that for me, and I love it. I'm more open with you guys, and I'm more extrovert tendencies now through Twitch than I have ever had before. And so, shit, I'm putting fucking content out on social media. I'm actually getting people in. I'm going live on TikTok so you can, when I have something say within a 30-minute block, so I don't have to go live on Twitch for 30 minutes. You get to see my dog everywhere, man. So really, I'd like to take the guy like Squash. I'd like to take I like to build on the relationship of just popping in your stream, Fredo. I'd really really like to get to know you, right? I think it's really cool that you bring your son in, let him play games and let him hang out, right? Getting everybody involved. Sorry, I kicked the desk. Getting the family involved. That's awesome, right? I'm having a good time getting to know the Aussies, right? Rachel's freaking a trip. Dark One's a trip. Shit, Fat Crumpet. Well, you know, I don't want to keep saying he's a trip. Everyone's a trip. I'm really enjoying the people that I've connected with, and I'd like to move those relationships further and you know, try and get into some sort of kind of friend realm, right? I just don't believe it's going to happen overnight, right? I don't want to say, you know, I've been streaming now for 7 months, 8 months, and that, you know, we're all friends. I think it's going to take a little longer than that, but, you know, I'm up for building on whatever blocks we've created so far. And so I'm very happy that you guys came in and hung out tonight. It's very uplifting. I've been down on myself a lot for every time I go live. There's only been a few people, and with the followers that I have, and I know it's not followers, which is why I'm just trying to go out and connect with as many people as I can to just grow my community and then be able to help those communities grow into something more. I don't want to be the someone compared one of the groups that I started with as like a cult. I don't want to like get that, you know. I don't want to just build my community and everything's gonna be self-contained there. Because if you ever have a falling out, or if it's not your community and you're a part of that, and for some strange reason you piss said person off and they boot you, you have to start over. And all of the connections that you made before, because everyone was connected out of one Discord. Now you don't have that safety net anymore, or you don't have those connections anymore. Now you got to go out and build new ones. So that's why, like, when that happened to me, I created my Discord. I don't wanna just be one little hub. Oh, that's not true. I don't want to be one space where, okay, everybody comes in and we're just gonna be this one little freaking entity, and we're gonna just take care of our own. I want to grow, and the only way I can grow is if I connect with people. And so to go back to, and I run over because I ran on a tangent and forgot. Frady, you said you find it hard with connecting people on Twitch. I don't want to say follow for follower, support for supporter, because all those terms are frowned upon. I did connect with, now, I mean, I see it now that lots of people don't have the same Twitch mentality that I do. And I can see that because when I go live with 1,800 people, I don't not pull in 20, 30, 40 freaking views. So a lot of these people, of the original 1,000 connections I made when I made when I was still a non-affiliate. When I made affiliate, it was 900 followers before I even made affiliate. And you can go check the clips. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I got clips where you can track. The ones where I didn't even have a camera. It was just a picture of Tundar and with me in the background. And I only had like 100 and something freaking followers. That's why I didn't say it's hard for me, but you see, in general, it's hard. Gotcha. My apologies. Yeah, but I wish that people would go and, at least with Hover and the new ones that are coming out, the new social media platform. I forget. I think it starts with an X. Camp uses it. I haven't gone. I have an account, but I've only gone once. I have to go in and start using it. I see Divine Deviant is doing well with putting content out on TikTok. And so I didn't use TikTok in the beginning because I was a government employee and it was frowned upon by the administration. Now I kind of see it, but I mean, 60-second clips or 30-second clips or whatever else. I'll go live on TikTok and some other things. I won't like stream live on TikTok. I don't know. I don't have the setup for running off of my phone and running off the camera and some other stuff because sometimes I need my phone. I'm learning how Twitch works more, so I see things different now. Like I'm starting to just now realize that I think Twitch doesn't count a view if they aren't actually watching your page. Yeah, alright, so I'm not digging the way Twitch counts stuff, right? Because I go through, so right now I have the viewers turned off, so let me go, because you guys can't see the screen, let me move Twitch over so I can see it. The viewer count is currently 2. When I go over and click on, I'm gonna actually have to go, well, I'll open the dog. Yeah, it says I use 2, but when I go over and hit the little freaking Twitch dude, it's gonna say 3 here in a second because I'm gonna log in as the dog here so I can see stuff. That's muted. Alright, so I go over and click users in chat. AC Gibby's here, Darkwing Sun was here, he still has me tabbed. Iself, who is lurking because I didn't see him in chat. Hey RV, J Big Dog 420, Kyle on a vote. Lizzie's got me tabbed. Mojo still got me tabbed. Queen Fuego, who's not in, who might be lurking or has me tabbed. So there's a lot of people that are here. They just don't count in the active user count. And so I'm seeing myself in the past, and that's freaking driving me nuts. So I don't like it. And so it's been really wearing me down for the last month. See Colin about, hey man, thanks for saying, coming in and shit too, by the way. But yeah, and it depends, right? So they tab or it goes down or seems to die. There's something there you go. There's something on Hover. There's now an extension that you can get on Google for Google Chrome that will go in and automatically refresh for you so your tabs count. I think I have it favorited, so I have to actually do it, and as I have it for you, as soon as I figure it out, I'll put it in the Discord and send you a message, so if you want it, you can have it. So you don't have to go find it yourself, because I have it tabbed somewhere. Anything will automatically fix the problem that Twitch has. If I get it to work and it's something that's real, I'll pass it on. No sense for you to actually have to try it if it doesn't work. But, you know, they didn't give us automated emotes until everyone started using better TTV. Now, Twitch fixed their stuff so they'd actually get us to use it through them versus an extension through Chrome. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so it was, you could only have 2 tabs, and then it was, you had to have the sound on, and you had to refresh every so often, or the views don't count. Cool. I will look at your section, right? Make sure that it actually works, so I can download it. Sorry. sort of. Because if it'll help me help somebody else while I'm in their stream, I'm down. Right? If they don't put it in and the viewers aren't captured for me, so be it. But I don't want to continue the vicious cycle any way that the views can get counted, or fake out Twitch so the views can get counted. I'm down. Right? Again, for me, it's all about the connections that I make with other people. And if I'm in your chat, but I put my cell phone down because I have to go do something for work or pop into a meeting or whatever, I tend to take the earbud out of my ear, put it on my phone, and leave my phone at my desk, and then go into the conference room. I'd hate to have the view not count for you because I haven't chatted or refreshed anything on my cell phone. That kind of shit's just fucked. Yeah, it goes into the hole. Yeah, hopefully it just changes for the better. I just think they just don't want us to leave. When the big guys left and went to YouTube or whatever else, I think they're gonna do whatever they can to keep more people. No one really knows how views are being counted because Twitch won't tell us. Right. It's in their literature. You just have to find it. Sort of kind of like when I was government. You know, all of the information as a government employee is all in OPM, but they don't ever tell you where it is. You all have to fucking search for everything. To really think some of these companies are the same way. Oh yeah, it's in our literature. We're just not going to tell you where it is. We're going to update it. We're still not going to tell you where it is. But when you make a federal case over it, we're going to go, well, if you just went here, and look over subsection 42, it's right here in the fine print. Subsection 42, page 3041 or whatever. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm a small stream, right? Yeah, get down and out. All right, so while I got you, I mean, other people here freaking listening and stuff too, but while you're chatting with me. So I mean, we're sitting there in the Gorm stream and Rosés and whatever else, and I know Gorm sits there and fuck Twitch, don't sub, don't whatever to me or whatever else, just like cash at me or whatever. That's awesome. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to freaking drive traffic. I've gone down, went from a steady stream of freaking 3 days a week to 2, hopefully, and if I go and hang out in more streams. I mean, I've been at work now for almost a year, so work's picking up. So I mean, I'm gonna actually have to pay more attention to the job than pay more attention to Twitch. So I'm only gonna be able to Twitch when I get home, or when I'm driving to work and driving home. But I mean, I'm going other places. So really, out of everything else, the hover app's working pretty well. I wouldn't say it's driving traffic, but I'm at least getting noticed. If you're not clipping and you're not on hover, I suggest you do. I mean, you can use you can sign up on hover and you can use the Fritz G code if you're not there already. I'm connecting with other content creators, but it is getting my information out there. I just wouldn't say I'm not seeing new people. But in Hover's defense, I really haven't put any contact up. I mean, from the last 3 weeks, or whatever. Fucked up my ankle Christmas Eve. Took me out of work. Had me work from home. Went back to work. Some idiot from work in the office brought COVID in the office, so that I got it through some guy just hanging out around my desk, which fucking sucked. My wife has it. Son has it. Father-in-law has it. Friday night, my father-in-law fucking fell down the stairs and fucked up his hip, and so it's carrying him out of bed, getting him to use the restroom, carrying him back. He's like 78. Your freaking outlook on your outlook on freaking life changes when you get wipe another guy's ass, you know. So it puts things in perspective. I know I don't want to work a real traditional job anymore. I'd much rather put content out. I'd much rather get to know people, and I'd much rather do this online stuff. And I'd much rather get to know people. Hell, Gorm's in North Carolina like I am. He's just not close. But I'd like to foster those relationships and build friendships out of them. I mean, hell, my Navy brothers, one's in freaking Richmond, one's in DC. The captain of not the DC Police Department, but he's kind of high up on the rapid response team for DC's SWAT. And then I got guys on the West Coast and guys overseas, and so it might be really nice when the COVID stuff goes back to just being like the flu, and you can get a shot whether you want a shot, or you can, all this fucking shit blows over so we can, I don't know, states can go back to being normal. Or hey, if I gotta wear a mask for the rest of my life, or at least for the next 2 years like China had to do, so fucking be it. If like restaurants and other shit freaking open up and we can get regular freaking travel and leave the country and, you know, go back to, you know, go to Cancun every once in a while and come back and not have to worry about living through the sickness again. I'm down, man, because, you know, a buddy of mine is the facility manager at one of the hotels in Manhattan. We went to the State University of New York Maritime College together. He just got his degree from there, and I enlisted in the Navy because I wasn't freaking mature enough to do the college thing at 18. I was mature enough to do the college thing at 24 when I was paying for it on my own fucking dime out of the GI Bill. I went for my associate's degree in 2003, and I got one credit B, and I got 4.0s in every other class. So, I mean, there's that. So, associate's degree in computer electronics technology, and then that got me to DC to work for Johnson Controls, and then when I became a government civilian in 2008, I went back to the same college where I got my associate's degree and got my bachelor's degree online. And didn't do as well, but I still got my bachelor's degree online network security management. And then I was trying to get further in my government career into 2017 to 2019. I went back to school at George Washington University and got my master's degree in cybersecurity policy and compliance. So I do IT stuff as it relates to industrial controls. And I use the many years of industrial controls and IT experience that I have and computers and other stuff. And so I've moved my career forward at almost 50. I just don't want to be in that realm anymore. I don't want to looking over project documents and building drawings and all that other stuff is boring as hell. And trying to beat stuff into IT managers' heads and IT people's heads, or traditional IT people's heads, on how everything you want to do isn't going to fucking work in the industrial controls environment. It's mind-numbing. And so I'd much rather play Fortnite, and I'd much rather stream, and I'd much rather show people how to not Twitch the wrong way, right? And I'd much rather be a source of information online in this space than sit at a desk for 40 hours a week. I just know, as it sits right now, with the amount of views that come to my channel and the followers and the subscribers and shit, the money that's coming in off Twitch isn't enough to pay my mortgages, isn't enough to pay my car payment, and isn't enough to, you know, keep the power on. So I have to do both. Sooner or later, I will make enough where I can just, or at least put some away where I can just stop doing the traditional stuff and go full-time at this. Just as it sits right now, that's not the time. Or this isn't the time. So I'm going to do whatever I can to go out, get my name out, so people come, and try and make it a fun time so people want to stay, right? So and I'm a glutton for punishment. So any constructive criticism you got, any y'all have, I am down. Again, come join the Discord. Come, I'm trying not to. I've been here the whole time listening. I'm glad you've been here the whole time listening. Right? Thank you. For me, again, right? What can I do to help you? What am I doing wrong? What do you think I could do better? Right? What am I doing right? Right? In all the streams that you've gone to, what do you like about theirs? What do you? I gotta evolve. I gotta change stuff. So my overlays are changing. They've changed from this to what I'm doing now, which is I just wanted to do this so you wouldn't see the background, because this is the only one I have that's a just chatting screen, because I haven't done a just chatting screen on the temporary overlays from Stream Elements, and I don't have a game running in the background. So I've evolved from this. I've evolved from the ones that were shown earlier from Slobs with the green background and the Fritz Galen that's everything's green, and the transitions that go like this, to this, to what it's going to be moving forward from the Nerd or Die stuff, which will probably get all situated by next week. Yeah, right. I just have to put myself out there, man. Sooner or later, man. I know people will come if I put the content out. I just have to put the content out. I just have to not focus on the negative shit. I mean, I do try and go. I do tell the story. I joined a Discord. Guy freaking kicked me out because I hung out with Crow and he doesn't like Crow, and I got really pissed off that another military vet did me wrong like that, and so I built the fucking Discord the next day because I'm never gonna run a Discord. You're successful and you have no fancy thing, right? They'll just rip everything out, right? But I wasn't gonna try. I'm trying not to make. I don't wanna. Let's just come into the Discord and let's just be this one thing, and we'll make non-affiliates affiliates, and we'll make partners, and we'll do everything with the 2,000 or 3,000 people in our one Discord. No, I just want to be a hub. I just think, because I learned from that, I don't want to do that. I like connecting with them. I don't want to have 50,000 Discord servers that I'm members of, but I'd really like to connect with, like I connected with Fredo's, and Fredo's, I was telling other people, right? If they don't want to join 50,000 places, it'd be really nice if they come into mine, just trying to make a place where it's safe for everybody, but a nice networking hub. Fredo comes into mine, he has his, but if they don't dig the whole 420 community, if they don't dig everything that Fredo's about, but they dig Fredo as a person, Fredo's in mine. Mr. Coco, you come in, you're mine, you have access to the instant message with Fredo, right? Or sales. Oh, I want to sales isn't in mine. But Rose or Samurai Genetics or anybody else that just want to be a network place. I don't want, for lack of a better term, I don't want you to join a Discord to be part of a cult where everything is self-contained, right? Just trying to, everything about my stream, everything is like, go support. People will say, go support people and you'll get support back. And I used to, it's not a support for support thing anymore. Yeah, I'm not into the whole. I mean, follow for follow shit's dead. If I want follow for follow, I'll fucking go to TikTok, because that's all it is, right? Because you see them, they go on. You see the guys on the TikTok videos where they go and they just keep continuing follow, because I'm gonna follow them. I'm very particular. I still got the game, right? Very particularly, one thing that I have to offer you is my one thing I have to give you, like, besides my time is I put serious thought behind in what I think of people and how I refer them out. And so yeah, you would think Marbles seems to be the best game to get views. I get shitty views when I do Marbles, but that's because I tilt and hardly anybody wants to hang out and tilt. I think is the coolest part of the game. That's just me. But if I'm doing things, so Friday, and I put it out. I tweeted it in the morning. I didn't make a big thing and put it on all my socials, but I specifically called out, even in the freaking stuff I put in all the Discord. I was gonna give subs away and then give merch away, right? I can get a single fucking person in my freaking stream to begin with. I just screwed that shit. Changed all my stuff out. And I went to tilting, and then the marble community came in. So, out of all the communities that I'm a part of, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I dig sales, and Fredo, you're the bomb, man. Rose, that I met through Sam, that I met through Crow, and I mean, I dig the Crow fam, and I really enjoy being part of the Crow fam freaking stream team and that stuff. I mean, Crow doesn't come. Crow is huge now. Now that he's part of the Pioneers, doesn't really come by anymore. I'm still going there so I can go meet other people. But I'm not going in as much, right? Because again, I look at the list of who comes in, and so I'm actually spending more time in the Marbler streams, because when I do marbles, that's the family that's now coming to see me stream, right? So you gotta hang out with the I think marbles is good because it forces people to type in the chat, which then counts them as a view, right? I get huge amounts of chats. That's the coolest part about freaking marbles. In a 30-minute span, I'm getting probably about 15 people dropping. I get about 3 or 4, maybe 5 views, but I'm getting about 15, maybe 20 people. I get closer to level 20. I'm getting 25, freaking 30 marbles on a good night per level. And so that's just nothing but unique chats or whatever. So it all goes towards partner. And I don't expect that I'm going to make partner anytime soon. Because, I mean, there's lots of people twitching. I just have to find the games or whatever. Right? But so far, out of all the views, out of everything that I streamed so far, the 8-bit freaking Star Trek game, I had the most people freaking view that stream than I had in a long time. Because I think it's different. Just got to figure out the best days to stream to get people in and the best times. Right? I would love to do it. The best time for the guys in Australia, the guys that are in 5 hours ahead in the UK that I've met through Biggie, and through sales. It's just 5 hours ahead. I mean, it's what, 6 a.m. there? Hell, freaking Little Miss Shipwright was the first community I found in Twitch, from TikTok. She's in the UK. So you look into Kahoot in the game, in the browser section. Oh shit. I think Marbles is good because it forces people. Kahoot. Mr. Coco, is Kahoot a game? Kahoot. Oh, it is a video game. Is a game-based learning platform used as education technology in schools and other educational institutions. Oh, that's cool. Sweet. The new one that Gorm was playing is pretty good. It's a quiz game. I get an average like 40 plus when I play it. Oh, sweet. Alright. Channel. Where is that little pig? Add marker. Oh, trying that quick action again later. Great, didn't work. It only has 4 views and it's directed right No way. Mr. Coco, I mean, the 40 plus years, it could just be that they're there for you. Gorms, dude, the Jackbox and some other games are pretty popular. Solino, I think, is a website where I go break down which games have which average views and amount of people viewing and that type of stuff. Marbles is great to bring people in. The marblers come in, all the jemmies come in and stuff too, if you understand how marbles works. I normally get 18 to 28. This tops it off and gets more. Oh, because it's odd. Yeah. I'm going to start doing, at this point, I'm just going to start doing off-the-wall stuff. So, I'm digging the just chatting screen. Actually, so far on Sully Known, just chatting gets the some of the higher views of people coming in because you just the whole stream is just talking back and forth. Check that link. Hold on. You got deleted. Hold on a second. Let me fix it. Where are you? Moderation affiliate streamer. Where is it? Community. That's it. Let's go add new. Hold on. All right, that should fix it. Fredo, go back in and try the URL again. You should be able to fix it. You should be able to type it in now. Oh no, I VIP'd you. Yeah. Oh no, I fixed everything. But moving forward. Yeah, Sully Gnome. But yeah, I fixed it. So moving forward, you should have a pretty little jammy on it. You should be able to type URLs and stuff. Oh, I know I did it. Again. Ah, I take it back, man. Oh well. My apologies. I have to fix the setting. Not a biggie. I'll do it later. It's fucking pain in the ass. Twitch, man. Again, it's only because I'm a one-man show. One man and puppy dog show. But again, I mean, I remember everybody that I took the gems away. You need allowed on the dashboard. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fix it. Oh yeah. I mean the dashboard. It just Let's go back. There you go. Pictures over here, but we can fix it. All right. Oh, it'd be nice if there was like a dark screen, but that's all right. Yeah, so you can go over games. Most watched games, just chatting, 66 million hours watched, with 4 million. Summary trending 7 days. We go over the last 30 days. Let me move this down because now I can't see chat. There we go. Yeah, which the game streamed on Twitch in the last 30 days. Most streamed games are Fortnite Apex Legends, Valorant, Just Chatting, League of Legends. Trending games, Apex with 10 million freaking hours watched. I was looking at it the other way. Freaking Grand Theft Auto, like over time. You got most watched games. Just Chatting is highest. League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto 5. But you can search off of freaking peak viewers, and then it resets it. We go over the last 7 days. Right. Minecraft with 16 million watch time, 491,000 hours of stream time with 1 million peak viewers. And then you can go down to average viewers, average channels, average viewer ratio. So the viewer ratio here is 34. Special events has a higher average rating, so you can sort it off of average viewer ratio. And so right now, I don't have VR, which sucks. One More Line, whatever that is, has 8,000 hours of watch time. Stream time is 1 hour in the past 7 days, but it has an average viewer ratio of 8,000 with 507 viewers gained. So 44,000 viewers gained. Mater D Floors, whatever it is, or City Climber, Fear of Clowns. There you go. Just Chatting is the most. Viewers gained 87 million in the last 7 days. Yeah. Honestly, I want to say out of everything that you go through, because there's another one, Game Stream. It's statistics and analytics over the last 90 days. There's Sully Gnome. I've done that before. The other one is Twitch Tracker. So Twitch Tracker just goes over freaking me, but Sully Gnome, the sales is the first one that told me about Sully Gnome. But I never really got into the fact where like you could do games and other stuff. I was just really looking up my information. But yeah, as it goes, 4 viewers gained. I don't know, 4 freaking more viewers. So I mean, I guess Counter-Strike, Apex Legends is high. I've never played Rust. Minecraft. Freaking just remember my kid playing Minecraft. Shit, my kid's freaking 25, will be 26 in June. I see Anna play Minecraft all the time. I don't have the mental fortitude to continue to sit here and watch people hit. I just remember the freaking games that came out where all the graphics were like Minecraft. Twitch metrics every day. Gotcha. I might play Valorant. Or actually, I have Grand Theft Auto 5. I might start playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Right? There's the guys that do the different servers or whatever, or the private servers, but I might just start the game again. It's a pretty good game. I don't think I've really played Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PC. Played it when it came out on the PS3 or PS4. There is a new game. I can't wait. I'm so pissed that Ubisoft has taken their freaking time. It is X-Defiant. So if you know anybody that likes Fortnite or Call of Duty, right, you get a chance to check them out. It just sucks that they put it out until it was supposed to come out. When I first looked at it, it was supposed to come out in 2022. They pushed it off. But there's all these classes. It's based off of the Tom Clancy freaking series. And I am all day long for any freaking combat game that goes off of the Tom Clancy specific type of armaments. They just tend to be Oh, I did. Check it out. So it's coming out. So they haven't made it yet. So there was a closed beta for it. It's just they taken it's a futuristic cyberpunk style character in a Tom Clancy style freaking gun game, and it's Ubisoft's um, poke at Warzone. And so if you watch the play on YouTube on it, I mean, which we could do, it's only a couple minutes. They have these there's these four classes or four freaking I want to say packs, but that's not what they call them. There's one's modeled after freaking firefighter, so they have all these freaking flamethrower type weapons. There's with the snipers that come with this freaking energy shield that goes around the sniper where you can't see them, or it's just an energy shield like bullet shield or whatever else. And then, but there's another class that has EMP weapons, so you throw the EMP weapon out at the sniper that's on like a ledge behind this energy shield, then the energy shield goes away through the EMP, and now he's kind of fucked because your whole team's there to shoot and kill the one dude. They have special abilities and other stuff, so I mean it is a futuristic type game, but it looks cool as shit. Every faction, that's what it is. So there's 4 factions in the game, and every faction has pluses and minuses against the other 3 factions. And then it says in the YouTube stuff for the game, each faction, when you start over, or at each checkpoint or whatever, you don't have to just be the sniper class. You can be the firefighter class. When you respawn or whatever else, you don't always have to be that one faction, which looks pretty cool. People were knocking the so I looked at the reviews on it when the first beta came out, and they were knocking the fact that there was it was all futuristic and it was like cyberpunk, and they just didn't get it. What's the freaking get? There's freaking it's a freaking game, right? You got Fortnite, you got freaking Call of Duty, you got all these other ones, Rust, who cares, right? It doesn't have to be graphically specific for whatever else. It's just come at it with the OG gamer style. It's just a fucking video game. But if the weapons are the same type of specifically built like Tom Clancy's novels and that type of gameplay, I'm down. If your sniper rifle is going to be more authentic because that's the Tom Clancy name, I'm down for that too, right? Or the machine guns or whatever else. My whole drawback for Activision, for everything else, or Microsoft's, because it's all Microsoft now, it's great. The whole drawback, even in Warzone, even when you weren't playing in Warzone, when you're playing freaking multiplayer, there should be no freaking possible way that you put a freaking competition barrel on a shotgun. You should not be able to freaking take me out with a sniper scope on a fucking shotgun halfway across the map, because it's a fucking shotgun. I've been on the freaking brow of the ship. There's no way I'm taking out the guy at the end of the fucking pier with a shotgun, even if it's a freaking slug and not buckshot. There's no way I'm taking that dude out with a fucking shotgun. I don't care what scope you put on, even you put a laser on it. Just the way the freaking gravity works and the way the bullet falls after a long distance, right? Those slug shotguns, right? So there's no way. But so Call of Duty fixes this and fixes that and fixes this and nerfs this and nerfs that. You should not be able to take me out with a submachine gun across the freaking map either, because that's not how they're designed. No way. And really, if I have a 50 caliber fucking sniper rifle and I'm only just down the street, or in freaking what's that one? One with all the cargo containers, right? If I'm shooting you with a freaking 50 caliber sniper rifle, I should freaking tear you in half, right? As a person, I'm sorry. There's no way that you should be, even with freaking like armored plates. There's no way you're coming back from that freaking 50 caliber freaking sniper rifle unless we're wicked close. Because again, it's based off of trajectory and distance and bullet fall and all the other freaking true calculations and all that other stuff that happens. Has to go so far, has to be whatever else. Yeah, right? Now that hell, man, freaking when the Ubisoft Tom Clancy game comes out, they're gonna have to make freaking sacrifices or changes too. If you're going off of games that are built or going off of more traditional or more realistic values, right? And so I just hope those are the games that I like playing. I like playing the old games, right? Where they took that shit into consideration. But yeah. Right. So I went over stuff, Dark. You're gonna have to get with me all the stuff that J Boy freaking showed you how to do that I don't know how to do. We're gonna have to figure out a time when, you're available, because I know you stream when I'm going into work and whatever stuff because of the 14-hour difference. But yeah, you have to show me some stuff, man. Anything to fix some things. Teach me so I can teach other people. Once Storm showed me how to edit the stream elements. Stream elements is easier. It's just not as user friendly as Slobs is. It's just Slobs is resource heavy. Because everything is built into their desktop app. Oh, hey, there's a dark mode right here. Huh. Much easier to see. Much easier to see. All that white was bright. So, let me go. Let me see. See who's on. Can't believe I just did that. Duh. Mix It Up Bot is a game changer. I was watching J-Boy freaking stream, and he made sound clips off the freaking fly. I would just go there and get to browse from here. Yeah, like here you go. The people I support, man, you don't even get into here. We just see this stuff, right? So what happens when you get 2,000 followers and your personal follows and you pretty much use all of them. And I try, honestly, out of everything else, I try and get you guys to be friends because it puts everybody down here. I don't like the new layout for freaking Twitch where it decides to, some days it shows everyone that I follow and if they're online. Other days it goes recommended. Well, I don't want recommended. I want to see who I'm following and who they're online so I can go hang out with them. So here, my recommended channels are here. But I'd much rather for online friends it put you guys in a different section. And then it allows me to see who you're watching. And then from there, do I want to hang out with you while you're watching someone else or whatever else? And so, plus all the CSSC guys that I connected with as I was coming up. I actually have access to the ones that are friends as opposed to the ones that I just followed. Because since Sweaty kicked me out of his freaking Discord because I hung out with someone that he didn't like, I don't really have access to those. I mean, I'm connected with Poffer and some of the other ones, but to say I know everyone that was of the 400 freaking CSSC guys that made freaking affiliate at the same time I did or before me, I don't know their names. I'm not in their streams anymore, in their Discord. So I just have to go. I just have to come here. What I normally do is search CSSC, and then those names that I recognize, those are the one I go to. Live Leaner Dream, welcome in. Hey man, I did catch the one freaking wrestling thing. So Fredo, if you don't know, Live Leaner Dream or Dark One Son, I met Live Leaner Dream through TB Blue, who normally hangs out with Lady of Mayhem. And so everybody's connected, 7 levels of Kevin Bacon. His Discord, their Discord's pretty cool. They do freaking everyone's got a character in WWE, and they do a whole bunch of streams of wrestling and other stuff and that type of stuff. And so other people in the Discord, they all battle each other within WWE, and so I dug it, man. It's just you're doing those during some nights that I stream, and because I move my schedule around. But I'm gonna again new family. I'm down. I totally dig it. So I'm just have to do it on the times that I don't stream. But I'm only streaming 2 days a week, so that should work out pretty well. I'm kind of again gonna try and get to know the new fam, the new my community that grows if I connect with other communities, and so right. We're just going over. I didn't really play any games tonight. We just sort of kind of talked back and forth about the different OBSs. So I had stream elements. I'm kind of excited to get my new Nerd or Die overlays done. So thanks, Fredo. There's another. Hold on. While I have everybody here, there is one guy I know. Hold on. I'm looking for him. He's in my list here somewhere. Oh, that's what it is. Here you go. He's not here. It's right. I think I did that right. Did it work? Visit them. Connect with the community. They just finished playing Marbles on stream. There you go. So, the person I just shouted out, I saw in our marbles in my marble streaming came in. I shouted him out. I try and get video stream software if I get NVIDIA GPU. Oh, hold on, let me show that to you. That's really easy. I have it right here. Oh, hold on. It's right here. There you go. There's a microphone section, there's a speaker section, there's the camera section for NVIDIA broadcast. And what I really like about it is it does a background replacement on the back. It's what I'm using for my camera here. Otherwise, we can switch it to background removal, and it should. There you go. And so now I do nothing. And so I don't have to have a green screen. It does it on the camera for me through the video card, which is pretty cool. I'm kind of picky though. I like when I'm not gaming, I like doing the replacement because I like having the picture in the back. Does other stuff too, right? Your background blur, auto frame, takes the noise out, but using the XLR, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, so you're supposed to be able to do it with the 2000s, the 20 series video cards too. Anything with ray tracing, you're supposed to be able to use the broadcast with. So, but I dig that. So, again, showing cool stuff. Hustle Dice. Peaches is still on. From the community. Nutsy's on. I should pass out, but I don't want to. Just like having you guys chat. Yeah, Freddy, you want to go online? If any of you guys are going online, I'll, pop into the Discord and check. But kind of like everybody else. And I would normally do a marbler, but I'm not marbling, so come down and we'll see who's on. There we go. Let's go see Mama. There we go. Juju. Never get her stuff right. She got me into this really cool game when I first started freaking playing. I don't know what this Roots Gaming is, but everybody freaking Hogslayer and a couple others are all part of the Roots Gaming team or whatever else. We played Realm Royale. It's kind of like Fortnite and COD had the Bastard Child. and it's you might have seen some clips. It's like in the Valorant world, or not Valorant. It's Paladin. It's in the Paladin world. Um, and so Mama Juju and a couple of the other ones, Hugslayer, we all freaking play that. It's when you turn them into a chicken. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of clips of those. That was my favorite one. And so as I'm getting better shot with frickin' Fortnite and everything else, I might actually start going back and play. The only game system it's not on is PS5 because it was they stopped making it. They stopped editing it and stuff, and so they didn't make it for PS5. So it's on the Xbox. It's on Xbox One. It's on the PS4. It's on the PC. It's on Steam. It's free. And it works. It looks a lot like Fortnite. It's just you get to be a knight, you get to be an archer, you get to be an assassin, or you get to be a mage. And so yeah, it's all about turning the stuff into a chicken. Yeah, sorry. Let's go. Let me take you guys as my current family and take you to a new family. And if you guys aren't connected with Mama, she's a really cool streamer. And she's sarcastic like I am, so we get along really well. Trophy. Come hang out with me. I'm gonna go over here and flip this to. There you go. Hang out with me when we go raid Mama Juju. Thank you very much for coming in. I enjoyed the conversation, everything. Thank you again. Fredo, I'll hit you up in freaking Discord and shit. Talk later on another day. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's go see Mama Juju.